Oh, back up in this motherfucker. What's up with it? What's going down with y'all, man? We ain't gonna
What's
hold
good?
y'all too long tonight. We just gonna come here and chop it up about these fights tonight and shit, and do a little trivia for the fighters that's fighting this weekend. You know what I'm saying? But what's up with y'all though? I'm gonna start at
What's
the
good?
top.
What's good, fam?
My man Lawrence Williams in this biz. Say Mayweather card is on now. I had checked that link, bro. The shit that I saw was already over with though. Scrapbook boxing. What's up with it? Say what's good, family. He said he all good. Damon P up in this bitch. What's up with it? Say what's going on, Trey, Marlo, and all the cats here already. What's going down? Scroll down some more. Little Feezy up in this bitch. Say he got Lomachenko stopping for the draws. That ain't gonna surprise me at all. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna break down the fight a little bit. Scrapbook said had a tooth pulled today, all numbed up. Goddamn shit. I'm glad you got that tooth out your head, bro. Hope you feel better. Let me scroll down. Name and peace at Marlo's corner. So you think Vasil is going to get exposed? This motherfucker Pedraza can fight, man. The main thing I'm trying to figure out is he better than Jorge Linares? You know what I'm saying? He a decent fighter though, but we're gonna get to that shit. Lil Feast said Linares pissed me off. He said I didn't eat crow though, huh? Yeah, that motherfucker Linares could have brought the fight to Lomachenko when he had him hurt. But Lomachenko did go to his body and shit though and take some of his snaps off the Petro. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give him some credit on that. Lil Visa said he wouldn't touch that fight. Damon P said, "Well, I ain't no big Vasil fan, so if Pedraza get him, uh, he said if he get him, he get him. I guess already." Scroll down. Scrapbook said Lomachenko can't handle pressure. In opinion, fellas, that he really can't handle pressure. And that is something that Pedraza can do. You know what I'm saying? He got different ways he can fight. He can fight on the outside. He can fight on the inside. He can bring the fight to you. You know what I'm saying? So he might be a tough fight for Lomachenko. We'll see. Leonard Ellaby knows. What's up, man? Welcome to the gym. We said new sub. I smell a great show coming on. Yeah, it's going down, bro. Yellow Rose, how you doing? What's up? Mark Wonderly, goddamn, what's up, boy? I'm rolling with them Bears tomorrow, man. Una around my roll. Todd, what's up, man? It's going down. Wah, what's up? Salute Marlo's corner. What's up with you?
What's good,
Uh,
everybody? What's good, fam?
D-Bid OG up in this bitch. Say, peace, damn, I miss y'all. Keep coming. Peace to the check. I'm drunk and ready. Already shit. Go ahead and fire up y'all gas and sip your libations. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday night. You know we gonna chill. Lars Dawkins, what's up with it? Say
What's
Marlo's
good,
corner, my
fam?
brother. You said first time in your chat. Salute to you, brother. Already.
Salute to
Welcome
you,
to the
fam.
gym. Mark Wonderlick said, what's up to me? Yeah, it's going down. We just trying to do a little look ahead to the fights that's coming up tomorrow. So we was gonna break down the fights a little bit and do a little trivia on the fighters that's fighting. You know what I'm saying? So we can do whatever y'all want to do. We can start breaking down the fights or whatever, or we can do a little trivia. Like I got some trivia on Teofimo Lopez, a little bit on Ozzy Dogbo, Kell Brook, Josh Kelly, and Lomachenko. But for the bulk of it is on Lomachenko though, because you know that's who they got the most information on. Wawa said Lomachenko fans are delusional. What you mean by that, bro? Elaborate on that. What you mean by delusional? Because he's a pretty good fighter. He ain't the perfect fighter. I mean, he's already been beat. Just like Scrapbook said, he got problems with fighters bring that pressure to him. And to be honest with you, I haven't found the Lomachenko fight that he didn't get hit. Even Lil Mariaga was catching Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? So he's not the perfect fighter. He's short. He got short arms, so he got to stay close to you. That opens him up to get countered and shit like that. He can get hit. You know what I'm saying? But he a decent fighter though. Unirama say hit the like button. Appreciate that. Wawa say everybody knows he ain't pound for pound. Who he fight? Well, he did fight Gary Russell Jr. Even though he got dropped by Gary Russell Jr. and it didn't count, but he did beat Gary Russell Jr. He beat Rigondeaux. I know that Rigondeaux moved up two weight classes and whatnot, but a lot of people were clamoring for that fight, and he did go out there and win the fight. He beat Linares in his first fight at 135, and to be honest with you, I don't think he belongs at 135. I think he's better off at 126 or 130. More likely 130. I don't think he belongs at 135. He's not big enough. These guys that he fighting are a lot bigger than him. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I feel like he's fighting at these higher weights because that's gonna make him easier to sell. Because you know, like Bob Arum, he could say that Manny Pacquiao was a 5 division champion and all that shit. I think he want to be able to do that with Lomachenko, and that's why he fighting at these higher weights that he don't belong in. So I won't be surprised if you get an ass whooping in the near future. To be honest with you. Leonard Ellerby knows say, I smell a upset. I got Pedraza beating Lomachenko unanimous decision. That's why I was. So let me ask you this question, bro. Who do you think is better out of Jorge Linares and Jose Pedraza? That's something that I've been trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying? I think Pedraza is a good fighter. And one thing too, man, them fighters that come from them countries like Puerto Rico and shit, they fight with a lot of pride, man. You know, it remind me of my little partner I had when I was young. My little partner Nelson from goddamn Puerto Rico, little 5'2" little dude, but he'll fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? They fight hard, man. But the one thing that I hold against Pedraza though, in this fight in particular, is that his coordination isn't the best. Like he got a lot of different styles that he can fight. He can fight on the inside. He can fight on the outside. But when he's on the inside, he finds himself out of position a lot. And when you're going against somebody like Lomachenko, I don't think that's going to be a good thing to be out of position. You know what I'm saying? So that's what worries me for picking him in this fight. Because to be honest, I want to bet a little something on Pedraza because they giving you 12-1 odds. You know
Hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah, I was gonna drop a little $25 or something to win 300. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Square business.
Jacob Sober. Nah, that ain't Marlo. That's Trey X talking. Welcome to the gym, though, fam. This Marlo talking
Yeah,
now.
yeah. What's up with you? Leonard, hold on. Wawa said he fights B and C level guys. I wouldn't call Gary Russell Jr. A B or C level guy. I think he was. I think Gary Russell Jr. is one of the forgotten pound for pound level fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at that performance he put on in his last fight against JoJo Diaz. That shit was remarkable. I know Diaz kind of helped him because he got off his jab and stopped going to the body as much. But that motherfucker can fight though. And Gary Russell Jr. went out there and lit his ass up. That shit was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So I give him credit for that fight. Damon P said, yeah, Lomachenko needs to be on the inside. Yeah, he got to be on the inside. He got short arms and shit. DB OG said, love, bro, ride or die. Marlo Treg, something out here. Yeah, he on them drinks feeling good and shit. That's our boy, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jacob Silver says, Marlo talking now. It's your boy Trey X, like Marlo just said. KF Harris says, salute to all the chat. Bomb squad. What's up, man? That's a good point that he just brought up. Because I had one of my worst moments calling fights and shit this past weekend. Because when I first watched the fight and we covered the fight, I felt like Tyson Fury won the fight. And when I went back and watched the fight again, I gave the first 6 rounds to Deontay Wilder. And I feel like and the reason I did that is because they was all close and they was competitive. But well, not the first 2 I clearly gave to Wilder. Then the next 4 to me were competitive. So I feel like if they close rounds, they should go to the champ. So I gave them to the champ. And in round 7 and 8, I gave to Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder dropped him in the ninth, so clearly he gets that round. I gave 10 and 11 to Tyson Fury, then Wilder dropped him in the 12th for another 10-8 round. So I ended up giving it to Wilder 8-4, man. I know that might sound crazy to some people, but that's the way I saw it when I went back and watched it again. But the first time I thought Fury won, and I don't know how I could be so wrong. And like I was being pushy as a motherfucker trying to push my point on the live stream, and I'm up here looking like a goddamn fool. And I said from the beginning that I don't judge fights that good the first time I watch them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut the fuck up and let my panel judge the fights, and I'm gonna just commentate on the fights like I'm supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Square business. Uh, Voice TV, what's up with it? Hold on, Wawa said, hold on, let me scroll up. D, what's up with it, man? What's up? What's going down? Wawa said Broner versus Lomachenko, man. I hate you brought that up. Shit, you just reminded me of another pay-per-view I gotta buy next month. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like Broner gonna beat him though. I feel like Broner is there to be an opponent for Pacquiao. Um, Broner went 12 rounds against a guy that Pacquiao went out there and danced circles around, and Jesse Vargas. I think it's just a difference of levels. You know what I'm saying? You got like a A minus level type fighter going up against a B minus type fighter. You know what I'm saying? So I think uh Pacquiao gonna go out there and get him, bro. How you think that fight gonna go? I ain't know if you was finished doing what you doing. You still over there sharing and shit? I guess he done went somewhere. Voice TV, what's up with it? Salute to the fan. What's up, everybody? Wawa said his fans saying these schools AB, Easter Junior. Who you talking about? You talking about are you talking oh you talking about Broner Lomachenko. I'm sure I think you talking about Broner and Pacquiao with my dumb ass. Yeah, I'm tripping. You talking about Broner and Lomachenko. If you talking about Broner when he was at like 130 or 135, I think that'll be a hell of a fight for him. I think he'll mess around and beat Lomachenko. I think he'll be the bigger man, bro. And Lomachenko got to stay so close to him and shit. I think he gonna beat up for Broner to get this shit off. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a bad stylistic matchup for Lomachenko at 135. When Broner, when he was young and undefeated and shit. Voice TV say salute to the fam. Wawa said his fans be saying he schools AB in Easter Junior. I think AB will get with him back in the day. One of them ones, what's up with it? Say salute Marlo, peace to the chat. Oh, you don't want to say what's up to me, huh? I guess I done handled you or something. You mad at me, bro? Lost Dawkins, what's up with it? Say this channel is banging, brothers. Appreciate that shit, man. Wawa
Hey,
say Showtime commentators suck. Yeah, you know motherfucker be biased, man. They be having agendas and shit and trying to push the fighters that they showing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't care nothing about all that, man. We just gonna call it how we see it and call the frog out of well. Scrapbook Boxing says salute, bro. Trex, my brother Marlo. I now have sound already. Welcome back. David P said a lot of them rounds Fury wasn't doing nothing but shadow boxing. That's a good point, man. And like, see, like when he was shooting them jabs and shit, when I was watching it live, it looked like he was landing a lot of them jabs. But when I went back and watched it again, he wasn't even touching Wilder with half of that shit. And Wilder, his eyes swelled up, but Wilder has those type of eyes that swell up easily. And the reason that I can say that is because I got them type of eyes. Because when I used to box, my eyes used to swell up and shit like that. And I don't even remember getting hit in my eye, but I would come home with my eye swollen or something like that. So I know how that shit is. So that made it look like Fury was doing better than he actually was. That motherfucker wasn't really doing shit, man. I'm giving them rounds to Wilder. Lost Dog. Okay, D Beard OG said Treg's the best in the business. Call them fights. Appreciate that. Lawrence Williams, one time when this bitch say what's good, what's up with it, man? Lawrence Williams is a boxing authority in my mind. Square business. KF Harris said I'm old school. There is no way that I could look a man in the face and say I won after getting knocked down and knocked out in one fight. Fury knows that ass got kicked. See, that's another good point that you bring up, because to me, like like when you have a boxing match, to me, it's two things going on. You got the boxing match going on. You also got the fight going on. You can win the boxing match and lose the fight. Like for example, Meldrick Taylor versus Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. A lot of people felt like that Meldrick Taylor was up on points and shit because he was landing on flashy combinations. But that motherfucker Chavez was winning the fight because he was landing on bone jarring blows and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like after the fight, Meldrick Taylor was fucked up. So if Meldrick Taylor would got the decision, you could have said that he won the boxing match and Julio Cesar Chavez won the fight. If you understand what I mean. And that's what I think happens in this fight. I think Tyson Fury, like if he felt like if he would have got the nod, you could have said that he won the boxing match, even though I don't feel like he did. But I'm saying if you felt like he won, you could have said that. And Wilder won the fight because he was one that put the hurt on the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But rough ass in this bit. What's up with it, bro?
what's good? One of
What's going?
hey,
What's
D,
going?
one of them ones. La D. What's good, sis? What's good,
Almost
Anita B?
comfy on. What's up with it?
What's
Chilling,
good,
chilling.
bro?
What's good with y'all?
Shit,
Oh
we
man,
good, man. Just doing a little
real
look
good.
ahead to the fights this weekend, and gonna do a little trivia on the fighters that's fighting and shit like we did last week.
That's what's up. Hey, well, I'm down for the ride. Let's get it.
Already. D-Beard OG said I'm drunk, done chatting. I don't know what I'm doing. See, you down there kicking it with the fam, bro. Wawa said
Hell yeah.
Lomachenko be clout chasing just like Crawford. You know what? I don't really see it like that, bro. I actually think that he be telling the truth. Like people be saying that he the best pound for pound fighter, but he actually says that Crawford is the best pound for pound fighter. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing him actually give Crawford his props and shit. You know what I'm saying? You entitled to your opinion. I ain't trying to keep you from having it, but I'm saying that's what I be saying, bro. One of them ones, media. Oh, you done changed your name? Talking about Trey laughing out loud, didn't even see it like that. Salute. All right, bro. Jacob Sober said, I hope to see a new Broner. That's a point that he just brought up. Because his last fight that he had was his first fight with Cunningham, Coach Cunningham. And a lot of the time the trainer don't leave his fingerprints on the fighter in the first fight. It take a couple of fights, at least like 2 or 3 fights, for you to really see the effects of the new trainer. You know what I'm saying? So we might not see the same AB that everybody been expecting to see. We might see an AB that let his hands go a little bit more and stuff, but we'll see. I ain't gonna get my hopes up, but I'm saying it's a chance. You know what I'm saying? And B, what's up with it? She said, hey, Marlo panel in the chat. Lawrence Williams said 135 Broner when he was repping Bandcamp was a monster. He would have been a problem for Lomachenko, man. I'm telling you. Wawa said in the rematch, Wilder KOs him. More body shots, uppercuts needed. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe a little bit more weight too. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being 212, maybe we could shoot for 220 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really think he got to do too much more than what he did. Honestly, I mean, Tyson Fury got real lucky to survive that fight. I mean, Wilder, he did what he always does. He found his moment and exploded on Fury. Fury was just able to get up. You know what I'm saying? So next time
Hey,
Fury might not get up.
hey, that's the most shocking thing out of everybody. Just taking that away from the fight was amazing to me. Awesome, awesome fight. But Fury got his big ass up though, y'all.
Yeah,
Like the Undertaker.
yeah,
That
for
was
real.
crazy.
La La
That
D
was,
said, Trace, you sound different. How I sound different? What you talking about, lady? DBOG said, Broner's going back to shock the world, Ohio. Let's get it. All right. La La D saying, what's up the one time? Damien P said they were giving Fury points just for being out there bouncing around. I ain't gonna lie, he had me fooled too when I was looking at it live. You know what I'm saying? Like with my emotions and shit going, because I expect so much. And I'm not a good judge, man. Like when I watched Andre Ward versus um Kovalev, Sergey Kovalev the first time, I thought Kovalev won the goddamn fight. When I saw Golovkin versus Danny Jacobs the first time, I thought Golovkin pulled it out. So I'm just not good at that shit the first time I watch it. I got to go back and see it again without my emotions being involved. Uniram said one of the judges gave Wilder the first 6 rounds. That's what I did too when I went back and watched it again. Tyson said he should never judge again. I'm with Trey. They was close, and you gotta beat the champ. Yeah, you gotta bring the fight to the champ, man. You can't just dance and clown around and put your hands behind your back and beat the champion. It just don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Lost Dawkins say loving this channel now. I know why everyone keeps saying Marlowe's Corner is the place to be. Appreciate that for
appreciate it,
sure.
man.
Thank you for coming through. Wawa said they on the same team, Marlo, top rank. I don't know what he mean though. I done got lost.
Talking
You know I'm
about
slow. We be on that
Crawford,
gas. What'd you say, bro?
Loma and Crawford when we was talking about Loma giving Crawford his props.
Oh, that's so he's saying he doing that because they in the same camp. Okay, okay.
There you go,
Well,
Cali Factor in the building. Bottom of Cali in this thing. What's good, fam?
what's up with it, man? What's going
I
down?
thought Bottom of Cali had a wrench. Is that ain't no troll?
I don't even know what that is to be honest with you. But welcome to the gym, man. I ain't never seen you. Let me
Yeah,
scroll down. One of the ones that see I'm in the building. Yeah, we glad to have you, bro. One of the ones that I like, Lomachenko, he's humble. Yeah, he do seem humble to me too, man. He seemed like he got some cockiness in him too, like all great athletes do. But I do see him keeping it real too, like with Crawford and shit. And I like that, you know what I'm saying?
Charles
Um,
D in the building. What's good, fam?
what's up with it?
Corner
Jacob Silver
Crew in the
said,
building. What's good?
what's up?
Welcome.
Welcome to the gym. Jacob Silver said Wilder gonna beat Tyson in a rematch. I can see that. Square business. La D say you sound like someone who had Novocaine. I do. You know what? I fucked my back up, man, and I took some of that damn that Dones or whatever that shit is. I took that shit from my back, so maybe that's what you're hearing. Lost Dawkins. Oh, you talking about Wonderlit? Damon P said the only highlights Fury got is getting up. I ain't gonna say that, man, because he did land a looping right hand or two, landed a couple of body shots and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't look at. He didn't do as much as I thought he did the first time. That's for sure. Ali Dago says salute. Oh yeah, salute family. Wilder needs to focus on Fury's body in the second fight to slow Fury down. Okay. One of
Tone
the ones
Bangers
that
in the building. What's good, fam?
what's up, bro? I seen a dream. Yeah, that's a player name. He said, what's good, family? What's up with
Sheldon
you?
Holmes. What's good? Ron Finkley. What's good, fam?
Already, what's up with it? Hey, Ronald Finkley, I had apologized to you on that live stream that we was on earlier, bro. I don't know if you had seen that shit or not, but just in case you didn't, I know I might have been a little rough on you last time. When I was talking about don't be slapping people with the wrench when they just disagree and shit. But a motherfucker emotions was just kind of high after that Wilder fight, and I was tripping a little bit. So I apologize to you, brother, and I hope that you accept my apology. Uh,
The eye
Wilder
cutter in the
McCallis.
building. What's good, fam? Hey, bro, before you go back on, I just want to say, y'all know, if y'all know people in the chat and stuff like that, y'all the one who control who gets the wrench. I just gave the fam that I know, you know what I'm saying, the wrench. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know y'all control the wrench gang.
Okay, Biden McCallis say salute to the chat. Charles D said been a minute since I came through. What's shaking, Marlo?
What's good? What's good, fam?
Said we chilling. Biden McCallis said you already know. One of the ones say, oh, you watching that Mickey Mouse film. I don't even know what this man talking about. Sean the Icon, what's up, bro? Trey X, Marlo, everybody salute to you. Nay ho, yeah. Yeah, that's that Isaac Dogbo shit that he talking about. TJ Wilkins, what's up? Marlo in chat. Uh Corner Girl 66, what's up? Say what's good, folks. Rough out say subscribe to Marlo's Corner today. Appreciate that. You know you gotta drop one for yourself. My man Tone Bangers up in this bitch. Chef, where you been at, boy? What's up with it? Say what up though. Ronald Finkley said Carisha Shields is the number one. I see it, Marlo's Corner. Salute. The eye fella said greetings from the north side. What's up with it? Damon P said Wilder got a few things to work on, but that's the best Fury gonna be. I don't know about that. He might actually get a little bit sharper because he was coming off a long layoff, and then he had two tune-up fights going into this fight. So he looked good, but there is a chance that he could look a little bit sharper. I still don't think that's gonna keep him away from that right hand for 36 minutes. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
bro. Hold up. Charles D. I thought that was you, fam. I know you been gone. They locked you down. You out, man. Welcome home, family. Hope you enjoying your time with your family and stuff, man. Welcome home, bro.
Already. Marcus Johnson, what's up? Salute everyone. Scroll down. Ronald Finger said, it's all good, Trey. So I apologize to Lala D. I apologize to you, Trey motherfucking X. Salute already. Jacob Sober. Isn't Curtis on this channel? He used to be. He used to be. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing, though. He said, hey, Rough Out say subscribe to Tone Bangers today, most definitely. That's one of our best friends on this channel. Did I skip Muhammad is the one? Oh, my bad. Muhammad is the
Muhammad is the
one.
one. What's
What's
good,
up,
fam?
bro?
Sean
Salute.
the
Marlo's
icon.
Corner.
What's
Panel.
good,
What's
fam?
shaking, y'all? Bomb Squad. Gia. You already know. Sean the Icon said, Trey, who fighting? Well, the people that I was looking at who fighting this weekend was gonna be Teofimo Lopez versus Mason Menard, Josh Kelly versus David Alvanesian, Kell Brook versus Michael Zarafa, Isaac Dogbo versus Emmanuel Navarrete, and Vasil Lomachenko versus Jose Pedraza. You know what I'm saying? That's a pretty nice little old card, actually. Well, not they ain't all on one card because Josh Kelly and Kell Brook they on the zone card, and that shit gonna start 1 o'clock Central Time, and then the other fight card gonna start at 8 o'clock on ESPN.
Hey,
You
hold up,
know,
y'all. Pick your drinks up. Pick your drinks up. Big L just stepping his bitch, knocking over tables and shit.
what's up, man? We ain't seen
What's
them in a
good?
long time.
What's good, Big L?
Yeah, Charles Lisa Marlowe, you already know, trying to catch up.
Real talk, fam. That's what's up.
Uh, Dawkins said thanks for the wrench. Already, Sean
Already.
Icon says Zarafa fighting at 154. Yeah, he fighting at 154, and from what I saw, he ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? No, no, hold on. Zarafa. Yeah, he ain't got nothing. I looked at Zarafa and felt like I can whoop Zarafa. And I ain't even playing when I said that shit. I was square business when I said that. Tom Banker said, I swear I fucks with the corner. You already know. Brooklyn Child, what's up with it, man? Peace of the chat. Main boxing biker. Ricky Fontaine. Pretty Ricky, what they call him. Why you ain't on the panel, man? What's
Right, I
up,
sent
boy?
you that damn link, man. Get on over here. Brown on boxing. Salute, fam. What's good?
Brown on boxing say, what up, guys? What's up with you? What's going down? My man Maine said he just got home. All right, all right. Now you gotta chill with wifey and shit. Sean Icon said Quillen whooped him. Quillen whooped who? Are you talking about Zarafa? Is that what you talking about? Yeah, I think I had seen that shit, man. That's the fight I saw and I said, man, this boy Zarafa ain't got nothing. I ain't know a lot about him, but when I saw that, I was like, man, this boy trash. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got a lot of people in here, man. Let's go ahead and jump on a little trivia a little bit, because I got some trivia for the fighters this weekend and shit. My man King Hebrew just, goddamn Marshall Simmons just stepped up in this bitch, and King Hebrew said,
What's
word
good,
up,
man?
Trey X.
What it
Marlo
do?
and chat, what's going on? They did their thing, and that's that. Till next time, for fuck's sake. What's up, man? King Hebrew, what's up? How y'all doing? My man, main boxing biker just popped up like Pop Tart in this
What's
bitch.
good,
What's up,
man?
boy?
Chilling, bro. Chilling. Just
Yeah,
Hey,
got the
nigga,
crib
man.
you
and
coming
shit.
on here with
Already.
your shirt off and
TJ
all that
Williams.
shit, man?
Hey,
This
hey,
man
man.
They said
crazy.
they call him
Man,
Pretty Ricky.
I'm in the crib trying to exercise, bro. I talk a
Hey,
lot of shit, so I got to get back in shape, you know?
hey, Big L. That wasn't no. Hey, Big L. That wasn't no disrespecting no shot. You know what I'm saying? I said I pick up your drinks. Big L just busting this thing. You know he knock over tables, man.
Yeah, he said, yo, Big L was one of the best. Yeah, he was. That motherfucker went hard. TJ
Yeah.
Wilson said, what's up, bro? Said, I listened to the Wild and Fury fight on Showtime, never again. Yeah, come through and fuck with us on the corner, man. We're gonna jump on the trivia a little bit though. Rome Far Rock, what's up with it, man? Yeah, what's going down,
What's
bro? Say
good,
what's good,
fam?
brothers. All
What
right,
it
check this
do,
out. We're
fam?
gonna jump on the trivia a little bit. I ain't got a lot of trivia, y'all. I just got 31 questions. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to scroll through the fighters a little bit and put a little something out there for all of them. So my first question is gonna be a true or false question. And I got Vasil Lomachenko won a gold medal at both the 2008 and 2012 Olympics at featherweight. Once again, true or false? Vasil Lomachenko won a gold medal at both the 2008 and 2012 Olympics at featherweight. And I'm gonna change it up. Y'all boys on the panel, if y'all know it, y'all just type it in the chat. Just type it in the chat with the rest of the people. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me scroll up a little bit. I'm gonna get to the answers. Wawa said they were horrible. Nothing Wilder did good. They mentioned it. And you know what? I might be guilty of that too, man. Because a lot of them shots that Wilder was landing, it didn't look like they was landing loud. Because Fury was kind of turning his back where you couldn't really see what was landing, like with that camera angle and shit. So I kind of fucked up a little bit. While Dawkins said it's 2:30 a.m. in the morning over here in the UK, but loving the channel, brothers. Great, appreciate that. Big L said Showtime and falling like HBO boxing. Maybe, yeah, maybe not. For real. Brown on boxing said, what chat? Let's get to the boxing talk. Fuck Polly on Showtime. One of the ones, 139 Lennox Avenue is the danger zone. I see true, 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 true. Everybody saying true. Big L said true. KF Harris said true. The I felt true. Ronald Finkley say false, and he laughing. And you know what's funny? Ronald Finkley, the only motherfucker that got it right. The answer is false. And he didn't win both of them at featherweight. He won the first one at featherweight, and he won the second one at lightweight. You know what I'm saying? So the answer is false. Okay, so I'm
Shit.
gonna go on to the next one. Did y'all know that on the panel?
I knew the years. I just didn't know the weight divisions and what you wanted.
Yeah, I'm the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
way. I didn't know about the weight divisions, the weight classes.
Okay, okay. All right, number two. Who
Rod
is the
X in the
only this a hard one right here, man. This for the boxing historians and shit. Rod X the champ just popped up in this bit.
what's
What's up,
good,
bro?
champ?
But this for the boxing historians right here. Who is the only other fighter besides Lomachenko to win a world title in his third fight?
Marlo.
Once again, who is the only other fighter besides Lomachenko to win a world title in his third fight? And all of this shit ain't gonna be hard too. I got some easy stuff mixed in too. And y'all can say uncle too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So once again, who is the only other fighter besides Lomachenko to win a world title in his third fight? I don't see the answer. I'm seeing Mike
You want
Tyson,
you want
Beehive.
us to put it in the chat?
Yeah, I know you fresh off of Google.
You're damn right.
Hold
Shit, I
on,
can't know
hold
that
on, hold
shit.
on.
I'm
Don't
a
put it
chill
Hey,
in.
though.
You on Google? Don't put it in
Yeah, I'm a
yet.
chill. I'm a chill.
now, I was gonna say
Wawa say,
I'm not on Google. I'm out in my garage smoking a cigarette, man. But I got to guess.
go ahead,
I don't know if it's right, but I got to guess.
go ahead.
Is it Spinks, Leon?
No, sir, it is not Spinks.
Okay. Well,
DJ
hey,
Wilson
I ain't
say
got to guess
some
no more.
European. Lala D. Trevor Burbick. No, ma'am. Not Roy Jones, not Tyson, not Pac-Man, not Holyfield. Y'all give me some uncles now. Y'all don't
That
be
was
too proud. Ain't nothing wrong with pleading the fifth. Or my man Mark Wonderlick in here with his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Y'all plead the fifth. God damn, I done put something on your ass that you couldn't come back from.
Hey,
Uh
didn't you say this one wasn't hard?
nah, I said I got some hard and easy questions mixed together. They ain't all hard. You know
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
saying? Charles D says, is it a
hella
female?
hard.
No, sir. It's a male. It's a male. Okay, I got an uncle from KF Harris. My man Sean Icon gave me an uncle. Ronald Finkley gave me an uncle. So I'm gonna give y'all the answer. His name is Sane Sack Mangzirin. So y'all remember the only two fighters to win a world title in their third fight are Lomachenko and Sane Sack Mangzirin. I'm gonna
Which
put
did
that
it
on
in
some trivia in the future too. What'd you say, bro?
which did it in 1975, and he from Thailand. So when he said Pacquiao, not Pacquiao, that kind of give y'all should have started looking around that area. Like kind of Filipino looking fighters.
Yeah, yeah, you close. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, check this out. My next one is how many fights did it take Lomachenko to become a two-weight champion? How many fights did it take Lomachenko to become a two-weight champion? It took him 3 fights to become a one-weight champion. So how many fights did it take Lomachenko to become a two-weight champion?
Car wash
Big
that nigga
L,
in the
Big L
gym,
got to come.
popping
That's
off
what they
on
always do. When
24.
you get to banging them up with them trivia questions, then they want to come back and try to bang you up with a trivia question. But
Head in
Wawa,
the feet. In the feet.
Wawa got it though, and Tone Bangers got it. 7 fights. It took 7 fights. That's the answer. All right, check this out. The next one is okay. So look, how many fights did it take Lomachenko to become a three-weight champion? And my people on the patch, I better put that in like real quick. You know what I'm saying? How many fights did it take Lomachenko to become a three-weight division champion? Ronald Finkley say he didn't. How many fights did it take Lomachenko to become a three-weight division champion? I don't see it yet. Smooth Teddy B come up in this bitch with the 10, but that's not the answer though. But what's up with it, bro? What's going down? Miguel said 15. This man ain't even had 15 fights. He 11 and 0. No, he 11 and 1. 11 and 1. My bad, my dumb ass. King Hebrew said 11. No, sir. What y'all say on the panel, man?
I
I
said
see the
9.
answer now. You
I,
say what?
uh,
9.
I was
No, it
gonna
was
say
his last fight, man. It was his last fight. It was his 12th fight against Linares.
Okay.
Yeah, so his 12th fight. It took him 12 fights to become a three-weight division champion.
I didn't
Okay, I
remember
got
that
it.
one being a title fight.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was a title fight.
Okay.
Okay, look. Yeah, you got to say something, clean it up real
Hey,
quick. It's all good, though.
no,
Yeah,
Yeah,
look at
I
this.
thought I had
you
to think
know.
about it too.
Okay, look at this.
Uh,
True or false? Lomachenko defeated every man he faced as an amateur. Once again,
hold on,
true or
let me jump
false?
in.
Lomachenko defeated every man he faced as an amateur. My man,
Just
main boxing biker down there with his false. MARLO'S corner with the false. Car show what's up with you. He got his true. King Hebrew say true. Teddy B say true. Smooth Teddy B say true. Then that'll be Nose said false. Tone Bangers, Ronald Finkley, TJ Wilkins, Bottom McCallie, Voice TV, La La D. All of them don't believe that shit. Uh, Chef say true. Our fella say false. Wawa, I don't know what you mean by that. Charles D, false. Muhammad is the one, false. Sean Icon, false. The answer is true. He did defeat every man that he faced as an amateur, and I can't say too much more until after the next question. So, what was Lomachenko's record as an amateur?
it was something in O.
What was Lomachenko's record as an amateur?
I know it was a big number. I'm trying to remember what it
Yeah,
was.
man. I'm trying
I'm
to
gonna
remember
put it
how
in the
many fights
chats
did he
first.
have.
Once again, for the people that might just now popping in, what was Lomachenko's record as an amateur? Uh-oh, Lawrence Williams pop up in this motherfucker real quick. I wish he was there for that second question because I had him in mind when I asked it, you know what I'm saying? But Wawa got it, talking about 396 and 1. And so in that last question, I said he defeated every man that he ever faced. That one fighter that beat him, he avenged that loss twice. So he did
Yeah.
actually beat every man he faced. You see what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was
this
a good
another
question,
hard
Trey.
question for the boxing historians and shit, more than likely. But what is the only amateur tournament Lomachenko didn't win the gold in? What is the only amateur tournament Lomachenko didn't win gold at? Once again, what is the only amateur tournament Lomachenko didn't win gold at? And the Ellaby say the Golden Glove.
That was my guess too.
Wawa say Pan American Games. No, it's not the Pan American Games. La La D the Golden Gloves. Everybody saying the Pan American Games. One of the Pan American Games. Y'all give me an uncle though. Mike James Boxing. What's up, bro? Big
What's
L say
good,
the
fam?
Golden Glove. I was saying, all right, maybe I asked the question wrong. I'm saying, what did he not win that he entered? You know what I'm saying? Because I know, obviously, if he never fought in the Golden Gloves, he didn't win gold. But I'm saying, like, out of the tournaments that he entered, which one did he not win gold in?
Oh shit! You know what? I think I know the answer. Damn. What is it called?
If you
What's
know it,
Google
go
say,
ahead and
man?
spit it
Um,
out there.
on the panel or type it in?
Oh, yeah, you can just say it if you know it.
Is that World
Nah, you on Google. I
Superboxing?
forgot. This one, I
No, no,
can't
no, no,
trust
no,
nothing
no,
this
no.
man.
I'm not on Google. No, is that Is that joint where he competed where it counts as professional, but they don't officially
Oh,
count as a
no, no,
professional?
no, no,
It's not
no.
in that joint. I see something
Nuh-uh.
wrong.
Teddy B said his first Olympics. Nah, he won gold and that shit. He said the hood Olympics. Sean Icon said, Uncle. All right, the answer is the 2007 World Championships. You know what I'm saying? I had to ask that for the boxing historian. So that's a 2007 World Championships. Okay, now the next question is, what prerequisite did Lomachenko's father Anatoly require before Vasil could begin boxing training? Once again, what prerequisite did Lomachenko's father Anatoly require before Vasil could begin boxing training? Y'all type it in the chat whenever y'all get ready. Lawrence Williams, real
Shit,
quick
damn.
with it.
Lawrence Williams barely got me to it. You got that
Say
shit at the same
Wawa,
time.
Wawa is close though. Wawa close because it was hold on. What was the damn question? Okay, it was traditional Ukrainian dance classes, but he also did gymnastics before he started boxing. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna
Okay,
say
so
I was gonna say he had to plow the field.
yeah. Lala D said good grades, no pass, no play on.
But that makes
Uh,
sense what you said, Trey, because that's how he be doing them backflips off the ropes and shit like a damn wrestler. You feel me?
yeah, and just looking at his coordination shit overall with his footwork and shit, you can tell, you know what I mean? But
Wait, sidebar. All right, go ahead. My fault.
who is the only man to defeat Lomachenko as an amateur? And like I said before, he avenged that loss twice. Who is the only man to defeat Lomachenko as an amateur? That's for them boxing historians. Got to mix in some hard ones. And I like this too, man, because we going into the fights and shit. I like us to know a little something about the fighters that's fighting. Wawa say Salido, that was as a professional. I mean, as an amateur. Ellaby knows said nobody. It was one person. It was one person, and like I said, the person that beat him, Lomachenko, avenged the loss twice. Lawrence Williams said, y'all don't. Lawrence Williams say, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to y'all.
But I put it in the
Hold
room
on,
already.
huh?
I put it in the
You
room.
put it already?
Yeah,
Where is it at? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. No, that ain't it.
that ain't him. Oh shit.
Hold on. Yeah, there. No, yeah, I'm tripping. I done spelled the shit wrong. Albert Selimov is his name. I'm tripping like a motherfucker. That's his name, Albert Selimov. That's the only person to beat Lomachenko as an amateur. I don't know why I'm thinking his name was Klimov, but Albert Selimov is his name. Okay, the
Main
next
boxing biker, fresh off of Google.
Now I remembered
Yeah,
it from the
fresh
other
off of
joint.
Google.
From the other question, I remembered it. That's why the other question when
I just messing with you.
Okay, check this out. What prompted one historian to describe Lomachenko's 2008 Olympic run as probably the most impressive streak in Olympic boxing ever? Once again, what prompted one historian to describe Lomachenko's 2008 Olympic run as probably the most impressive streak in Olympic boxing ever? Mark, it's some hard ass questions or some of them, huh?
nah, one of them ones said white privilege.
Nah, it was some shit that you can quantify. I'll say that. Man, Boston Biker say 2 gold medals. Nah, he won the second gold medal in 2012. Wawa said a check, huh? Ronald Figure said hit the like button. Appreciate that, bro. Y'all, we would appreciate if y'all hit the like button. King Hebrew said uncle. Oh, main Boston Biker total wins and no loss. Well, you know you can't be losing if you're gonna go win the gold. You know what I'm saying? So that's a given. Teddy B said didn't lose a round. You close, you close. That's close enough. It was his margin of victory. He fought 5 opponents and he beat them combined 58-13. So he had a 45-point margin of victory. You know what I'm saying? So them motherfuckers can barely touching him. I mean, he was touching their ass. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't that easy for him in 2012. He got more resistance in 2012. Like I think he won his championship fight 19-9. So he got more resistance. But in 2008, he went on a hell of a run. You know what I'm saying? But all right. The next one is, what was Lomachenko's record in the World Series of Boxing? TJ Wilkins, hell, I don't
Hey,
know.
did you answer? Did you answer the who was the historian? I stepped off real quick.
No, that wasn't a question.
Oh, okay.
I said what prompted him to describe it,
Oh,
not
okay.
not who the historian was. But what was Lomachenko's record in the World Series of Boxing? Lawrence Williams say 9-0. King Hebrew say 10-0. Sean Icon said probably shutouts with the points. Yeah, it was that margin of victory, man. 45-point margin of victory. LB knows got it, goddamn me, 6-0. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the next one. What major card did Lomachenko make his professional debut? Once again, on what major card did Lomachenko make his professional debut? And once again, my people on the chat, y'all can drop that in on the panel, y'all can drop that in the chat whenever y'all get ready. So on what major card did Lomachenko make his professional debut? Ronald Finger say Golden Boys. La La D say Mayweather versus someone. Ella B knows said Canelo undercard. Wawa said what's the question on what major hold on, I think Lawrence Williams got it already. Yep, hold on. No, it ain't. He ain't got it. He ain't got it. I don't see it, y'all. There go one of the ones. He got it. Bradley versus Marquez. I think that's the first one with it. Yep, Pac Marquez. Yep, Bradley versus Marquez. One of the ones got it. Good job. Okay, the next one is just an easy one. What fighter prevented Lomachenko from breaking Sainsek Manzourin's record? What fighter prevented Lomachenko from breaking Sainsek Manzourin's record? Mark Wonderly talking about Bomb Squad. I see y'all getting it, man. Boxing Biker got it real quick. You know what I'm saying? Orlando Salido. I ain't gonna even accuse you of going to box ring because I know none of that shit because I know that you should know that one. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the next one is, who did Lomachenko defeat for the vacant WBO featherweight title? Once again, who did Lomachenko defeat for the vacant WBO featherweight title? One of the ones said roughed him up pretty good. Look, one of the ones down there, she is swinging bows with these boys. Give him some room, goddamn me. Gary Russell Jr. is the answer. Good job, bro. Okay, the next one.
Mm-hmm.
I see y'all down there. The next one. Who did Lomachenko make his first title defense against? Ah, let's see if y'all know that. Who did Lomachenko make his first title defense against? And I ain't gonna lie, some of these questions, if y'all was answering me, y'all might be beating the shit out of me right now. Because some of them all would have been turning me up too. I ain't gonna even lie. But who did Lomachenko make his first title defense against? I don't see it in there. I do not see it. I don't know if Main Boxing Biker is making an attempt at it. That might mean he ain't on BoxRec right now.
I
Who is
forgot
it?
son last name.
Son Icon
Oh,
said I'm behind bad. I gotta go out
LB
and come
knows.
back in. LB
LB
knows
knows
that I
that
got
he got some.
Solito first.
Yeah, before Maine, goddamn me. That's what he's saying. Yeah.
Oh, that's what you saying? Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. I don't see the answer. Lawrence Williams say dude in China. It do look like a motherfucker that could come from China.
I put his
Damn, y'all
name there
complete the
though.
fifth though.
So I was wrong. That's Raya Taco Taco Kum dude. I was wrong.
I don't. I see. I saw Chan La Torn Pira Yapinho. Pira Yapinho. Yeah, Chan La Torn Pira Yapinho.
Shit.
That's what I saw. Okay. LB No said
No, we
go
believe.
back. What this man want me to see, man? All right, bro. If you got it first, you got it first. I ain't gonna fuck you out your
Let me
point.
see.
This man got me laughing looking at that picture though,
Oh
bro.
no, hey no, LB knows. Nope, main boxing on this one. Main boxing ahead of you. He right up
Okay.
under Mark Wonderlich. On mine, just say Mark Wonderlich. Said Bomb Squad Nation. Then it's Toledo, and then the next Toledo is you.
Okay. Big L said who? I should put it in the chat or something so y'all can see how it's spelled. But look, the next one is who did Lomachenko defeat for the WBO super featherweight title? Once again, who did Lomachenko defeat for the WBO super featherweight title? Lost Dawkins said, peace, going to bed at a good time on Marlowe's Corner. Great channel. Thanks for the wrench, brothers already.
Already.
TJ Wilkins said, I don't know shit about Lomachenko. That's the purpose of this. You know what I'm saying? So we can know about the fighters that's coming up. But Lawrence Williams, one time, you already know. Got it real quick. Roman Rocky Martinez. You know what I'm saying? So the next one. Yeah, I see y'all down there with your Rocky Martinez. King Hebrew said Apollo Creed. Goddamn, he gonna bob and weave on them boys. Hold on. Okay, look. What record did Lomachenko break when he defeated Roman Martinez? What record did Lomachenko break when he defeated Roman Martinez? Big L said, I don't know a lot about him either. Well, you know, they say that he the pound for pound best fighter, so let's know something about the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? What record did Lomachenko break when he defeated Martinez? One of them ones. Lawrence Williams, goddamn me, fastest two-weight division champion. And Lawrence Williams got it one time. Fastest two division champion already. Craig J, what's up? Salute Marlowe's Corner, Treg's panel and chat. Yep, that's what he
Salute,
did, man.
fam.
Fast. Okay, look. The next one. How many consecutive opponents did Lomachenko retire on the stool? How many
Oh shit, I know the
consecutive
answer.
opponents? Huh?
Oh shit, let me write it real quick.
How
I ain't
many
gonna call it out on
consecutive
here. I'm gonna just type it.
opponents did Lomachenko retire on the stool? Main Boston Michael said two. One of the ones said three. Lawrence Williams said three. King Hebrew said five. Ronald Finkley said two. La La D, Vamos Campeon, goddamn me say quattro. And Big L pulling up the anchor leg with the quattro. It was four. You know what I'm
That's what's
saying? So
up.
my next one is so look, who was the fourth person to retire on the stool against Lomachenko? Our fella down there with his fault. Who was the fourth person to retire on the stool? Look at Main Boxing Biker real quick. He said he ain't gonna waste no time. Goddamn me. Yeah, Lawrence Williams with the anchor leg. One of the ones got it. Yep. Guillermo Rigonda. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the next one. Who did Lomachenko defeat for the WBA Super and the Ring Magazine lightweight titles? Who did Lomachenko defeat for the WBA Super in the Ring Magazine lightweight titles. Federal 6, what's up? Welcome to the gym. He saw my Walter's long ass. uh, I don't even know what you talking about, Lawrence Williams. You know I'm slow. I was looking up at this paper too. Teddy Smooth Teddy B with the goddamn Jorge Linares. One of them ones, Lawrence Williams. Yes, sir. Definitely who that was. Okay, so look, that's the end of my Lomachenko question. So now I just got like 11 more questions, and I just put a little bit of little something for the other fighters. So, my first one is, what is Jose Pedraza's boxing nickname? Start out with an easy one. What is Jose Pedraza's boxing nickname? You laughing? You know that one?
Yeah.
I know you done seen it. What is Jose Pedraza's boxing nickname? Lawrence Williams, real quick. Main boxing biker. Yeah, King Hebrew said the hammer is the sniper. Yes, sir. So look, how many amateur fights did Pedraza have allegedly? And I only saw one source for this too, man. I was looking up the undercards. I can't remember what the fucking website was, but I was looking up the undercards and they had gave me this information. So how many amateur fights did Jose Pedraza have allegedly? And I say that because I only saw the information in one place. King Hebrew said 15, Lala D say 61, Lawrence Williams say 110. You getting closer to what I saw. The odd fella talking about Tank's victim. Yeah, Tank got on his ass. But Pedraza helped him though. He fought a terrible style against Tank because he's decided to fight in the pocket and shit. And that shit was stupid with all the power that Tank has. You know what I'm saying? Pedraza can fight on the inside and he can fight on the outside. He should have tried to box Tank, especially early. But I'm seeing 45, 22, 115, 122. Y'all complete the fifth too. You know what I'm saying? But y'all are getting closer. I got a nice round number that I got in my mind. In Hebrew say 128. Y'all gonna go up one at a time now, huh, man? 111. Charles D said Tank Washington. Yeah, he did. 135. Arjun Ganapati. What's up, man? Namaste. I said, how many amateur fights did Jose Pedraza have allegedly? He said he just joined the chat. Lala D said 140. Well, according to the website that I was looking at that showed the undercards and shit, it said that he had 170 amateur fights. That's what they said on their website. So, my next question is, who did Jose Pedraza defeat for the vacant IBF junior lightweight title? And you know what? That's where I got the names mixed up earlier too. Who did Jose?
Stepped in the
L5 player, what's up, bro? What's going down? Who did Jose Pedraza defeat for the vacant IBF junior lightweight title? One of the ones said a Garza. King Hebrew said Barrera or Sambara. Lawrence Williams said Petov. One of the ones said Garza. Our fella Raimundo Beltran. No sirs. That's not what I saw, unless I wrote down the wrong shit. Okay, main boxing biker, you know he fresh out Google, so you know that he got the right shit. It's Andre Klimov. That was the name, Andre Klimov.
Shout out to Google.
So fresh off of Google. Number 24, true or false? Isaac Dogbo won bronze in the 2012 Olympics. True or false? Isaac Dogbo won bronze in the 2012 Olympics. Once again, main boxing biker talk about uncle. Once again, true or false? How you gonna say uncle on a true or false? You got a 50-50 chance, boy. Take a guess. True or false? Isaac Dogbo won bronze in the 2012 Olympics. One of the ones say false. Tone Bangers false. King Hebrew false. Shonda Icon talking about uncle. Ronald Finkley true. Bottom McCallie false. Little Ellaby knows false. Main boxing biker say true. I guess I gave it away the way I said it or something, but it's definitely false. And they said that he lost by mystery decision to Satoshi Shimizu. And they said that he was beating the dude ass and he was up on the cards, and then they got to the third round, and all the judges had him losing 5-2, and they ended up giving his opponent a 1 point win. You know what I'm saying? So he got fucked over in the Olympics, basically. All right, the next one is, who did Isaac Dogbo? Hold on, my bad, I'm tripping. Who did Isaac Dogbo defeat for the WBO Super Bantamweight title? That's an easy one. Even I know this one. Who did Isaac Dogbo defeat for the WBO Super Bantamweight title? One of the ones that Hurricanes in Scotland. Okay, damn, I hope they be safe out there. King Hebrew talking about Uncle Ruckus. All right, Lawrence Williams real quick. Jose Magdaleno. You know what I'm saying? Who else got that? Yeah, no, that's just Lawrence Williams. I'm tripping. Okay, look. How old was Isaac Dogbo when he began boxing? Sean Icon got it. The odd fella got it. How old was Isaac Dogbo when he began boxing? King Hebrew said the game is fucked up. He ain't got no friends. Tom Banks talking about Jesse Magdaleno. Yeah. Marshall Simmons said, Marlon, I'm telling you, my being is now in the USA. I don't even know what he's talking about like usual.
The
King
hurricane.
Hebrew laughing. Huh?
The hurricane.
Oh.
He said
Oh, okay,
his
okay.
being just flew from out his yard. It's probably out here.
Yeah. All right, y'all close. King Hebrew got it. 12 years old. That's how old he was. He was 12. Okay, that's the end of Isaac Dogbo. So look, what was Teofimo Lopez's record as an amateur? Y'all know I like for us to know them amateur records and shit. When we can spit that shit, it sounds like we know something about boxing. You know what I'm saying? So what was Teofimo Lopez's record as an amateur? Charles D said, "What the fuck is a wheelie bin?" Josh Myers United. What's up with it? Welcome to the gym. He said, what is up, everybody? So we just
Josh
off here kicking it,
Myers.
man.
What's good,
Doing a look
fam?
ahead. Doing a look ahead to the fights this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Ronald Finger said, don't know him. I said Teofimo Lopez, my brother. That is one of the best up and coming prospects in the lightweight division.
We
You
talk
know what I'm
about
saying? I
him all
love
the
him as a
time.
fighter.
You know Teofimo.
Yeah, he tripping right now on
I
the
think he
cool.
on the six pack of talent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he on the
yeah,
6 pack of
yeah.
talent. He one of our favorite prospects. I had his picture up like I think 2 or 3 live streams ago. LB No said 75 and 14. King Hebrew said 55 and 22. And I will say this: I saw several websites corroborate this record that I have. You know what I'm saying? So I feel kind of confident in it because I saw it in several places. Josh Myers United said, coming from Arkansas, I used to love Jermaine Taylor. Yeah, he's one of the fighters that I got a chance to meet too, man. After he had won that bronze medal and shit, because he had a friend named Patrick Mickens that was training at our gym in Texas and shit. And he had came and visited him, so he was a player dude. And I hate all the shit that done happened to him since then, because he just seemed like such a good guy back then. Square business. L5 player, so they gave him an oak belt. What was his record, y'all? Y'all give me a uncle. Ain't nothing wrong with an uncle. What was Teofimo Lopez's record as an amateur? Josh Myers saying what's up to my man Tone Bangers. Oh, Tone Bangers, welcome him to the gym. King Huber said 22 and 6. Lauren Williams give me an uncle. That's an official uncle. His record was 150 and 20. You know what I'm saying? Okay, look. What were the results of Teofimo Lopez's 2016 Olympic run? What were the results of Teofimo Lopez's 2016 Olympic run? Again, Sean Icon gave me an uncle. King Hebrew said, damn. Little Ellaby knows, said, La D said silver medal. That's a guess. What were the results of Teofimo Lopez's 2016 Olympic run? Y'all give me an uncle if you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know we doing this shit so we can learn something about these fighters. We don't just be flying by the seat of our britches in this motherfucker. Napoleon Armstrong, what's up with it? Said
Building. What's
peace.
good, fam? What it do, fam?
Yeah. King Hebrew said he pleading the fifth. One of the ones said roofers are rubbing their hands together tonight. Boy, y'all, they about to get their money from the hurricane shit, huh, man? La La D said, "What bronze? Goddamn." King Hebrew said, "Uncle." Once again, it's it's hold on. He lost in the first round in the 2016 Olympics. That's the answer. He lost in the first round. So look, that's the end of my Teofimo Lopez's question. So look, this Kell Brooks. What is Kell Brooks' amateur record? What is Kell Brooks' amateur record? And if y'all really want to be smart, y'all tell me who else got the same record. I had to look back real quick and make sure that I knew. With my dumb ass. What was what is it? I don't see it. King Hebrew say 45 and 5. 122 and 57. King Hebrew pulled that straight out of the record. Y'all completed the fifth, man. King Hebrew said, "Damn, Charles D. Iron." He won the iron medal, huh, man? LB No said 92 and 11. Charles D said Con.
You said who got the same record?
Oh, who got the same record? I think I might have been wrong on that shit. Oh, I saw two different sources. I got to look back and find this shit. I don't even know why I threw that out there so I can make myself look dumb. I don't see it yet. I'll go on and give it to you. It is 31 and 5. 31 and 5. And I thought Wilder had the same record, but he was 30 and 5. I'm looking for Tyson Fury because I think Tyson Fury was in that same neighborhood though. He might have been 31 and 5. It was one of them motherfuckers. But look, against what great journeyman did Kell Brook make his first professional debut against? Against what great journeyman did Kell Brook make his professional debut against? Charles D said, "Fix it up, homie." Yeah, I fucked up. 30 and 5, man. 30 and 5, goddamn. Against what great journeyman did Kell Brook make his professional debut against? And let me say this real quick too, man, because like I was kind of rough with my man Ronald Finkley last time. If I say something and y'all feel like I'm going too far with y'all, it's cool to tell me, "Hey, Trey X, shut the fuck up, man. Don't be talking to me like that." I ain't gonna get mad or nothing, man. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing no tripping. Square business, I promise you. So if I get too rough and say, "Hey, Trey, shut the fuck up, man." But I see my man, one of them ones down there, he's straight out the UK. So he already know. Peter
Man, I
Buckley.
said that shit mad long ago.
Oh, you did? Oh, my bad. Oh, you know this motherfucker. All right. What was his record then? What record he retired with then? Main boxing biker with your smart ass.
Who you talking about? The Peter Buckley's record?
Yeah.
Shit, never mind.
I'm
I
just
mean,
fucking
if
with
you
you.
want me to really look it up, I could get that for you. He was 30. He was 30. God damn, look. Oh, my goodness. 189 losses.
He retired 32, 256, and 12. So he fought a total of 300 fights and he won 32 of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm
Only 8
saying?
KOs.
Oh,
You know,
as a pro, as a pro,
yeah, as a pro,
Yeah.
and
he
they
a legend. Hey,
and they
but you
kept
know what?
sanctioning this man to fight.
He was
Hey,
born in
hey,
1969, son.
yeah, we had a fighter from I think Ohio, Reggie Strickland. Look up Reggie Strickland record main boxing bike. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but he got the most losses out of anybody I ever heard. Shout out to my Ohio players, you know what I'm talking
besides,
about?
besides
What's
my
his name?
uncle.
What's his name? Reggie Strickland?
Yeah, Reggie Strickland.
You
Lala
heard
D
me,
said,
Trey?
"Okay, Trey X." D Bid OG said, "Shut the fuck up." Yeah, that remind me. I'm telling you, that remind me of that goddamn that Dope Man song when
God
Easy be
damn.
rapping and shit, and the chick walk up talking about, what? Hey, Dope Man, bitch, shut the fuck up." You know what I'm talking about?
60, 66, 276, and 17. 14 KOs.
66,
Been
276, and 17. Did you hear that?
been knocked out 26 times.
Hey,
Man,
but what's funny though is all the people that sent their little prospects over there and they fucked around and got their ass whooped, fucking around with Reggie Strickland. Go look at his box rec. You gonna see some 7-0 and 8-0 on there that he beat.
His
Goddamn,
nick
all them prospects ain't leave with no W. Look at my
his name
man
his
El
nick
Fenici down there. What's up, bro? What's
What's
going
good?
down?
That Felipe in the building. What's good, fam? I sent you an invite too.
You already know.
Check your
One of them.
hangout.
He from
One of the
Broner
ones said,
hometown
dude, we
too.
have fighters with 400 losses and 12 wins. How you mean we do this? Yeah. Hey, what's the name of that fighter that you put me on? Had me thinking it's a prospect. I think his last name was Late or Light or something like that. I looked that shit up thinking I got a real prospect I'm about to check out. This nigga won crazy as a motherfucker. Got me looking at this dude with all these losses and shit, man. Y'all wild over there, man. But all right, this is my last question, y'all. What were the results of Brooks versus Porter? So what were the official results of Sean Porter versus Kell Brook? Charles D said trash ass record. Yeah. Bobby
Hug
McCallie
fest.
said he sound just like him. Marshall Simmons said if I told you that Trex, you said it didn't make sense because I wrote it. nah, nah, bro, it ain't because you wrote it. I don't even know what you're talking about. But you know what? I went back and I looked at some of the messages that you wrote about them bets that you made on the Wilder versus Fury fight. That shit was insightful as a motherfucker, and you went out there and got your money. So definitely, I got respect for your goddamn mind, square business. I just don't be knowing what you're talking about when you type in the chat. That's all that is. Yeah, one of them ones, Christian Lake. Yeah, they wild as a motherfucker. What was the record, bro? That motherfucker had a bunch of goddamn losses over there, man. Square business. Like he said, Brook won. One of the one. What was the decision though? That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? What did they rule it?
I'm
Y'all
saying
saying
it
he
already.
won? Oh, you got it where you at, bro? What you
Now, a
say?
couple of us got it. I think me
Majority
and Lala D, I
decision?
think got it.
Oh, my bad. I'm over here running my mouth and shit. Yeah, that's it. Majority decision. And that's the end of the trivia for the fights coming up this weekend. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to go too long because I ain't want to tire y'all mind out too much. So I just tried to put a little something together. You know what I'm saying? But we
Hey,
about to go ahead and look at these fights that's coming up though. Give our predictions and shit like that. So the first fight we gonna look at is Teofimo Lopez versus Mason Menard. Hey, Rough House Boxing, you check out these fights, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, I'm glad because I ain't even tell you what fights we were doing. This was kind of like a spontaneous thing that I decided this morning. And I hit Marlo up. He was cool with it, so we here. You know what I'm saying? But
That's what's
look,
up.
Teofimo Lopez is 10-0 with 8 knockouts. He's 21 years old, 5'8", got a 68.5-inch reach from Brooklyn, New York. His alias is L Brooklyn. 111, 51-7 is his opponent's last 10 fights for a 66% win percentage. In 2017, he had 6 fights. In 2018, he had 3 fights. So he's been real active. This is his 4th fight this year. He going up against Mason Menard, 34-3 with 24 knockouts. 30 years old, 5'6" with a 67-inch reach. His alias is Rock Hard Mighty. His opponents in their last 10 fight, well, his last 10 opponents were 164, 67, and 7 for a 69% win percentage. That's not very good, especially to have 37 fights. In 2017, he had 1 fight, and in 2018, he had 2 fights. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, Rough House, what you saw when you had broke these fighters down and shit?
Bruh. Well, before I go into Tiafimo, man, I'm gonna say I was breaking down video on Mason Menard, bro, and I couldn't really find anything I liked about that dude. So after the second fight I was looking at, halfway through it, I just stopped. But I found a bunch of stuff I didn't like about him. But now as far as Tiafimo, and I'm gonna go ahead and say I got Tiafimo winning this by KO, like around the third, maybe fourth round. But he's got a sharp piston jab. He doubles and triples up on the jab, blazing hand speed, super athletic. He got that fast twitch, those fast twitch reflexes. And I got he's a dog because he is. He comes at you. He brings the fight to you. Now, some of the things that I didn't like was that he lunges with his punches a lot, and he leaves his feet. And you know, you get the right fighter, the right opponent, you can get caught in midair like that off your feet. Um, Very little head movement. Keeps that lead left hand low. He's susceptible to the straight right. Uh, and he doesn't care about lead foot dominance because he's so unorthodox and jumps and hops all around the ring. He doesn't really care about foot placement. His game is more to catch the opponent off guard and keep them guessing. So, but yeah, I got Lopez KO third or fourth round. It's gonna be easy work.
Okay,
Federal
man,
Six,
Boston Biker,
welcome to
what
the
you think?
gym, fam.
All right,
What's up with it?
it's good. I'm gonna slightly piggyback off of what Rough House said. I'm looking at these guys' stats because I'm gonna be honest. Even though Teofimo Lopez is from Brooklyn, and I'm a root for him just because he's from Brooklyn, because that's my backyard, that's where I live, and all that. But I'm looking at the height. The height and reach is significant, and then on top of it, this kid is undefeated. And I'm looking at Mason Menard, and I'm looking like it seems like he might be chinny. All his losses come by knockouts, by him getting
Mm-hmm.
knocked out. So and plus he's being a much smaller man. He's like he's down by like 2 inches or so, shorter reach. And what I look at when I look at Teofimo Lopez, and I notice that even on BoxRec, they don't even have, BoxRec King sometimes, they don't even got the dude's stance listed. So that means he might be crafty, like Roughhouse just said, and he might, be one of them type of, maybe a switch hitter or something out there. You feel
Yeah,
me?
he's a
So
switch hitter. He is a
ambidextrous.
switch hitter.
So that's going to make it hard for a fighter that doesn't seem to have a good chin to be able to tell which direction the shots is going to come from. So I got him by at least I'll give it 6 round stoppage due to the fact that Menard is a crafty veteran for a little bit. That's it.
Okay, what you think about him, Marlo?
Well, Federal Six was asking did he just fight. I'm pretty familiar with Menard, man. They're gonna put his name on a mayonnaise bottle because he's gonna be spread all over the round tonight. I'm real hype on Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for him to perform. I'm looking for him to step it up. I'm looking for him to get a knockout early. You know what I'm saying? Show up and show out.
Okay. I'm definitely taking Teofimo Lopez. He is one of the classier prospects. He's one of the rare combinations of skills and power. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these prospects got the skills, but they ain't got the power to really dispatch their foes. This motherfucker got an 80% knockout percentage. You know what I'm saying? So he's showing that power so far. Now, really, this fight, the main thing I'm looking for is can you outdo what Devin Haney did? Devin Haney forced a corner stoppage in 9 rounds against this guy. He didn't really go to the body. He did excessive movement and shit against Menard. I want to see
Mm-hmm.
if Teofimo Lopez can put together a better fight than Devin Haney did against Menard. So that's what I'm looking for. I need to see him get this motherfucker out of there in less than 9 rounds. Because I definitely think that he's the better prospect than Devin Haney. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Y'all cool, feel free to disagree, but that's just what I see. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking forward to in this fight.
Hey
King Hebrew
Trey.
said, Trex, who is that on your avatar? That is Miss Clarissa Shields. What you about to say, brother?
Now I was gonna say, man, I'm glad you brought that up about Devin Haney because I was thinking to myself, uh, Devin Haney went 9 rounds. Well, Menard went 9 rounds with Haney, and for probably 7 of those 9 rounds, all Haney did was jab. He just kept popping him with a stiff jab in the face while he danced all around the ring. He finally started sitting down on his shots around round 7, something like that, 6.5 or 7. Man,
Yeah.
Teofimo is gonna come out there off the muscle, off the rip, putting them hard bangers on that boy. Hey, I know my man Main Biker says 6. I think he being generous, super generous.
Yeah, he might be, especially since he came. Like, I think he had one fight since he fought against Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? But he still went through that shit with Haney. Like, Menard
Yeah.
is a very basic fighter. He just stand right there in front of you in the high guard and shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
He don't do nothing special. He like a walking heavy bag. So I
Yep.
want to see Teofimo Lopez go to the body, and I want to see him throw looping shots around that high guard and shots up the middle and get this motherfucker out of here. It shouldn't have took Devin Haney 9 rounds to get him out of here.
No,
So let's
that
see.
tripped me
Let's
out.
Yeah. So let's see if Teofimo gonna do the right thing in this fight. So
That's what's
look, the
up.
next fight, I got is Josh Kelly versus David Armanesian. So Josh Kelly is 8-0 with 6 knockouts, 24 years old, 5'10" orthodox from Sunderland Tyne in Ware, UK. Alias is Pretty Boy. His last 10 opponents were 107, 24, and 6 for a 78% win percentage. And that's not bad for your first 8 fights. I said his last 10 fights, but his 8 fights that he got, that's what his opponents are. And that's not bad for 8 fights, like I said. In 2017, he had 5 fights. In 2018, he had 3 fights. So David Armanesian, he 30 years old, 5'8", got a 68.5" inch reach, from Tabinsko, Russia. His alias is Ava. 238, 70, and 10 for a 75% win percentage. In 2017, he had two fights. In 2018, he had one fight. You know what I'm saying? So, Roughhouse, did you get a chance to check out David Albanesian?
I really couldn't find much on David Avenesia, but I was able to check out Josh Kelly. And just off the rip, I'm gonna go with Josh Kelly, man. Based on what we seen these last few fights, super quick reflexes, blazing hand speed, good footwork, but unorthodox footwork, bruh. And just like Teofimo Lopez, he does not care about lead foot dominance. A lot of times you see him fighting, and his feet stay on the inside of the opponent's lead foot, but he doesn't care because he's throwing those unorthodox shots. A lot of them lunging, jumping, leaping, but he's got the power. He's got the
when you
quickness.
talk about lead foot dominance, that really only comes into play like when you got an orthodox fighter going against a southpaw. That's when you're fighting for lead foot dominance. If you got two orthodox fighters, that's not you ain't worrying about that
Oh,
because
okay.
your feet ain't lined up. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
There's a couple of things people be getting kind of mixed up. Let me clear up another thing that people be saying. Like when people be saying like fighting on the back foot does not mean that you fighting on the outside. Fighting off
Right.
the back foot mean that you got your weight on your back foot and you
Mm-hmm.
able to lift up your front foot like a flamingo if you got your weight on your back foot properly. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? See,
kind of
Mm-hmm.
like a Muay Thai fighter, how they keep that front foot up. That's another. I noticed that though, Trey. Also, that whole fighting for lead foot and all of that. It means one guy want to keep his front foot on the
To
outer
the
side of
outside.
the other guy. You feel me? That way he
Yeah.
yeah,
can line the other guy up with better punches.
Yeah.
yes sir, yes
And who
sir.
was that we was watching was doing? I think it was Bellew was trying to. He was watching when he remember we was watching Breaking Bellew down, and he was fighting that left hand, a left hand brother I think, and he kept on watching his foot, trying to put his foot up like
Nah,
a
you
distance.
was saying that he wasn't paying attention when he was fighting against Usyk. You was saying that he wasn't paying attention at all to the shit, but he landed a shot or two against not no hold on. That was Bail you against some fucking Southpaw. I don't even remember his name. It wasn't Usyk though. That was leading up to the fight. So my bad
Yeah.
about that. But what you think about Josh Kelly versus David Albanesian though?
Josh Kelly, I think he gonna get it boy at work early. Just like I said, just based off what I seen prior to this fight, I like Josh Kelly, and I'm gonna say 6 rounds, 6, 7 rounds.
Okay, what you
Stoppage.
think? Okay, what you think, man, Boston Buck?
I think I think Josh Kelly's gonna outbox him, but I'm not sure if Josh Kelly's gonna stop him. Josh Kelly shows great hand skills and stuff like that, great boxing IQ and fundamentals, and speed. But at the same time, David Avanesian got a decent little resume on top of him. I know he beat Mosley, but that was an old Shane Mosley. That we gotta understand that. But he's able to box Shane Mosley to a unanimous decision. But then again, he did take the L to Lamont Peterson, and he lasted the fight. He lasted the rounds, though. You feel me? So I think he got a pretty decent little chin on him, and I think he might be able to go the distance with Josh Kelly.
Okay, okay. What you think, Marlo?
Yeah. I was just thinking the same thing. Looking at David, I think he got the heart. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see Josh Kelly work on trying to get him out of there. I don't want to see. I want to see him. You know what I'm saying? And dominate the whole time against a worthy bet. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to
Okay,
see from Kelly in this fight.
okay. Hold on. El Fenici said, "What channel the fight going to be on? It's going to be on ES." Oh, Marlo, you already answered that. My bad. All right, look. And when I looked at this fight, David Albanesian, he kind of remind me of Mason Menard because he like to stand right there in front of you with the high guard and shit. But the difference is he got way better offense than Menard. This motherfucker can jump out of nowhere with lead left hooks. He can catch and shoot with the left hook. He can hit you with a lead right hand out of nowhere. He can double up on the left hook, go to the body and bring it back to the head on your ass. Like he got a way better offense than Menard. And when it comes to Josh Kelly, he done fought way better competition than Josh Kelly. So I consider this a step up fight for Josh Kelly. He fighting a bona fide veteran in this game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking Josh Kelly, but I think it's gonna be an interesting fight because he gonna have to step to Albanesian, go to the body, loop shots and shit around the guard, But Albanesian ain't gonna just sit up there and just let him fight on him. He gonna fire back some shit at the motherfucker. So this is a fight that I'm looking forward to. You know what I'm saying? And I think we're gonna be able to get a nice little gauge on how good Josh Kelly is
Yep.
in this fight. Let me catch up in the chat a little bit. La La D said Michigan loves Clarissa. Everyone I know from there on social media loves her. She's Michigan's baby. We love her on the corner too. We be a little critical of her because we want the best for her, but we do love her. King Hebrew said I just became a boxing fan when I subscribed to MARLO'S Corner a couple of months ago already. Goddamn me, we can inspire boxing fans on the corner. That's what's up. Ronald Finger said, that's what's up. Glad you are already. Damon P said, Josh Kelly going to get him. Yeah, he should. But it is a little step up fight, though. Marshall Simmons said, Josh Kelly knockout round 6 already. One of the ones said, lead foot domination is only relevant when you fight Southpaws and Cubans. Okay. Lala D said, does anyone have any Netflix recommendations? I just got it. Preferably horror, but anything. If somebody know it, y'all put it in the chat, because I ain't goddamn Cisco and Ebert. I don't know a lot about movies. King Hebrew said, I appreciate you, Marlowe's Corner already. One of the ones said they have a whole section dedicated to horror films. Marshall Simmons said, Bellew was stepping on the foot. Are you talking about against music? RJ Ganabi said, Marlowe's Corner, Dre, Josh Kelly has very good judgment of distance, brother. Yeah, you're a good prospect. Yeah, you're a good prospect. One of the ones said, why you like, okay, let me scroll, get out y'all conversation. Uh, Napoleon said this cherry pie smoking. Yeah, I just heard about that shit kind of recently. Ronald Finkley laughing. All right. So the next fight that I looked at was Kell Brook versus Michael Zarafa. Kell Brook, 37-2 with 26 knockouts. 32 years old. 5'9", got a 69-inch reach. Orthodox. From Sheffield, Yorkshire, UK. Aliases are the Special One and Special K. His last 10 opponents, been 277, 20, and 4 for a 92% win percentage. In 2017, he had one fight. In 2018, so far, he got one fight. He going up against Michael Zarafa, who was 25-2 with 14 knockouts, 26 years old, 5'11", with a 71.5-inch reach. Orthodox. He's from Australia. They didn't say what part. His alias is Pretty Boy, goddamn. We done had Pretty Boy Josh Kelly. Now we got Pretty Boy Michael Zarafa. His last 10 opponents were 172, 52, and 6 for a 75% win percentage. In 2017, he had one fight. In 2018, he had one fight. So we'll start with you again, Rough House. What you think about Kell Brook versus Michael Zarafa?
First off, I was thinking after I looked at Zarafa, who were the 25 dudes that he beat? They had to, and written in big letters, I got trash. That dude, he did not impress me at all, man. Man, Kell Brook, I think he makes easy work of this dude unless he wants to get some rounds in. His counter punching is gonna be off the chain against this dude, and he's a heavy-handed puncher, man. I was watching Kell in that Triple G fight, man. He was giving Triple G some good work until that eye started bothering him. But that's gonna be Kell Brook easy, man. I'm gonna say TKO. I'll give him 6.
Okay, Mr. Powell just stepped up in the building. Marlowe's Corner. Salute to you and everyone in the chat. Just checking in. What's up?
Salute,
hey, when
man.
Money Powell got his
How
next
you
fight
doing?
coming up? What you think of main boxing box?
I think Kell Brook is gonna get him, man. This dude, I seen one of his fights a long time ago, and the dude it seemed like he cuts easily, man. The dude cuts easily. Kell Brook got punched pretty hard, and this dude, I mean, it looked like he been jumping weights. I mean, he fought Peter Quillen, and I think that might have been at 160. So it seems like he been, he can't decide what weight he want to fight at. And I just don't think he got enough to take out Kell Brook. Kell Brook is a pretty skillful boxer. Kell Brook is very, very strong. Even though he's a little smaller than this dude, he's very strong. He's crafty. And I think he's going to get this boy up out of there. Dude already got 2 losses. He got one by knockout. And I think Kell Brook is going to finish him off. I think Kell Brook is going to knock him out.
Okay. What you think, bro?
Shit, when I looked at Cat, I thought I was kind of McGregor because I was like, who the fuck is that guy? But I think Kell Brook chose a man to try to pull off a con to get a first round knockout. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think this fight about right now, because that's what it should be. It should be a quick demolishing, in my opinion. I got Brooke winning this.
Okay, okay. When I looked at this fight, I'm with Roughhouse. The first thing that stood out to me is Michael Zarafa ain't got nothing. He just didn't look like he was a very good fighter to me. It wasn't nothing that stood out to me that he did well. You know what I'm saying? And I'm with my man Damon P. Said Brook ain't taking a fight he thinks he can lose. That'll mess up his money. So to me, this looks like a stay busy fight. They got Kell Brook as a minus 10,000 favorite. That
Good
means
Lord.
if you bet $100, you will win $1 if you bet on Kell Brook in this fight. You know what I'm saying? So you're a big favorite. Everybody know you're gonna go out there and whoop this dude. I feel embarrassed for even breaking the goddamn fight down and wasting y'all good people time with this bullshit fight. But Kell Brook gonna go out there and whoop his ass. We already know what's gonna happen. I say you probably get him out of there in about 3 or 4 rounds, and that might be being generous because I don't think Michael Zarafa got nothing except for some youth and a little bit of size. You know what I'm saying? Well, all right. The next one is Isaac Dogbo versus Emmanuel Navarrete. Isaac Dogbo is 20-0 with 14 knockouts. 24 years old, 5'2" with a 66-inch reach. Orthodox from Accra, Ghana. His alias is Royal Storm. It seems like he changed his name too. It used to be like Godson or some shit that he said. But his last 10 opponents been 189, 36, and 4 for an 83% win percentage. In 2017, he had one fight. In 2018, he had 3 fights so far. So he's been active here recently. His opponent Emmanuel Navarrete, 25-1 with 25 knockouts. 23 years old, 5'7", so he got a 5-inch reach. I mean height advantage. Don't got his reach though. He orthodox. He from the Distrito Federal, Mexico. Alias is Vaquero. What that mean, bro? Vaquero.
I don't know.
That's his alias, Vaquero. And his last 10 opponents been 189, 68, and 8 for a 71% win percentage. In 2017, he had 5 fights. In 2018, he had 3 fights. So this is 4th fight this year. He's been real active and shit. So once again, we start with Roughhouse. What you think about this matchup, bro?
If I had to take a
Bro,
guess,
this,
I'm gonna say Cal.
this is gonna be an interesting matchup, and this may be where I eat crow, bro, because I like Nav- Navarrete over Dogbo in this one, man. And the reason I liked it is because of his combo punching, and he throws a lot of big combos, not short combos, but it was real common when I was watching him to see 4 and 5 and 6 punch combos coming off. Man, he fights good from the outside. And when I was looking on BoxRec, they didn't list his reach, but he looks like he got long arms, a longer reach than Isaac Dogbo. So and he fights good from the outside. So if he can keep that jab working and he can fight, well from the outside like I saw on the footage, bro, I don't think Dogbo gonna be able to get in on him and get that work in because Dogbo likes to fight inside to the body, in that phone booth space. So yeah, I got Navarrete by UD.
This man about to eat crow fucking with a man that he can't even pronounce his name.
Yeah.
Game Boxing Biker, what you think about the fight?
God damn, bro. I gotta agree with Roughhouse on this one, man. I think I'm gonna have to go with this dude. And my girl said
What
that means
in
the
the world
cowboy.
is going on? What
Hey,
time is it out there, man?
My girl says vaquero means the cowboy.
Cowboy. See, I said I
Oh,
had to take
okay,
a
okay.
guess. I mean,
Yeah.
cowboy.
Already. Okay,
So
what you was saying, main boxing bike before I
yeah,
interrupted
man.
you?
I just see the height might be a problem, and the fact that they don't have the reach listed on BoxRec. Who knows? Dude might have the crazy monster reach, and it looks like most of his fights come by TKO stoppage. So it looks like this dude might be one of them dudes that like pepper you and from the outside where you can and throw them bombs at you where you can't get back at him. You feel me? Maybe you don't have that one hit quitter, but that's a high knockout ratio, man. And it seems like even though the age difference is not that much, like this dude done got a lot of fights in, you feel me? So he look like he might be a young, crafty type of veteran type of dude. So I think it's gonna be a tough fight for Dogbo, man. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Mexican, bro.
Okay, okay. What you think, Marlo?
Well, I just want to ask Roughhouse and Maine, how do y'all like
How you
y'all
want
crow?
they
Do you
crow, huh?
do you want it
I'm
sauteed?
for it.
Do you want it fried? You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? 'Cause, hey, look, I'm gonna have a 6 pack of Corona for y'all, man, because that shit is kind of bitter, man. When you be looking at it and they embarrass you out there.
I
I'll
But I'm
want
gonna
my
take
take
it.
crow
dog
curry.
bro.
Hey,
I,
I want my occasion.
I
Hey,
want
but y'all ain't
curry
gonna be the
crow,
only one
right?
to eat crow that night though, because I'm picking against Lomo. But yeah, anyway, I'm taking Dogbo, man. I'm thinking I'm looking at a step up fight for Dogbo, and I'm looking for him to show out. And in the presser, he looked like he was ready too. So yeah, I'm gonna ride with Dogbo.
Okay, I'm definitely riding with Dogbo. I can see where y'all coming from with Navarrete style, but the way he fights is real loose. You know what I'm saying? Like his defense and shit is not very good. Like when he exits the pocket and shit, like his defense just ain't intact. Like you can catch him when he backing out the pocket. You know what I'm saying? He do fight on the outside. He kind of jump around a little bit and shit, but ain't nothing tight. It's all loose. It don't look sharp. You know what I'm saying? Dogbo is the shorter man, but he fights with his identity. He gets on the inside and shit, and he's a left hook artist. I think he's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be able to put this left hook on Navarrete, and I think he's gonna knock him out. I say Dogbo probably get him in about 6 rounds. You know what I'm saying? That's my prediction. And I'll be
Okay.
here to serve y'all because y'all know I'm on Crow Patrol. You know what I'm saying? But
That's
look, the
what's up.
next fight, the next fight. But I respect y'all for taking a chance, though. That's what make it fun. Everybody can't just take the conservative pick, but that's what's up, though. So look, the next fight that I got Vasil Lomachenko, 11-0 with 9 knockouts, going against Jose Pedraza, 25-1 with 12 knockouts. Now Vasil Lomachenko is 30 years old, 5'7", got a 65.5-inch reach. I don't know who's that making that noise. Making a lot of noise over there, young man. But he got a 65.5-inch reach. He's southpaw. He's from Bihar. Shit, I can't even say that. Ukraine. He's from the Ukraine. His alias is High Tech. His last 10 opponents were 327, 27, and 13 for an 89% win percentage. That's pretty good. In 2017, he had 3 fights. So far in 2018, he had 1 fight. And he is coming off of surgery. You know what I'm saying? Now, Jose Pedraza, 29 years old, 5'8", got a 71-inch reach, orthodox, from Caguas, Puerto Rico. His alias is a sniper. His last 10 opponents were 247, 50, and 8 for 81% win percentage. That's pretty good too. In 2017, he had 1 fight. In 2018, he had 3 fights. So we're gonna start with Rough House. What you see when you broke these fighters down, bro?
Uh, I'm gonna go with Lomo by UD on this one, but I got written down. This is probably gonna be his toughest test to date. But 3 things: speed, footwork, and angles. I think, and when I was looking at Pedraza's fights, bruh, he comes in squared up most of the time when he's fighting his opponents, and seems to have trouble with fighters with good head movement. And Lomo's got that, and it just seems like the things that he has trouble with are the things that Lomachenko excels at. Now, will Lomo be able to get inside his reach? Is going to be the question, because he's got a almost 7-inch reach advantage. Pedraza's got almost a 7-inch reach advantage on Lomo, but Lomo is good at getting in, getting that work off, getting out, and when he gets out, he normally steps around his opponent. So I'm gonna go with Lomo by UD on this one.
Okay, what you think, man, Boston Barker?
Damn, I'm tight because he said the same thing I was thinking, man. I think it's gonna go. I don't think it's gonna be a stoppage. I think this is gonna go you go to the end of the fight. It's gonna go all 12 rounds, and it's still going to be a tough matchup because I think for the most part, when it comes, this man could keep Loma on the outside, and I think he might rack up some early rounds like that. The only way this man Pedraza got a chance of winning is if he dragged Loma into the late rounds and Loma kind of gas out a little bit. Pedraza got this style sometimes too. He like to come on the inside and bang on the inside, and it'll take a lot for him to land on Loma. But if he does, I think he hits hard enough to get Loma's attention, man. And he's a pretty big dude, so I think he should jab, and that's his only chance of winning. But still, at the same time, I got Loma taking it to the 12th round unanimous decision, man.
Okay, what about you, Marlo? What about you? What about you, bro?
Okay. Okay. First off, I got Pedraza. Pedraza should be going in here giving the Lomo the Beltron syndrome. I ain't disrespecting Lomo skills or none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Hold on,
just
what the
saying.
hell is that?
You know what the hell? I'm just
Hey,
saying
we do not own. Hey, YouTube, we do not own the rights to that shit. All right,
to
go
that
ahead.
elevator music.
All right, go ahead. What you think, bro?
But anyway, yeah, I always pick against Lomo, man. I'm gonna eat crow until they knock him off the map. But I'm hoping Pedraza go in there and show his skill. He a switch hitter, you know what I'm saying? He can fight really good, in my opinion, from the distance. You know what I'm saying? So if it is gonna go to the scorecards, he got a fair shot at that. So I'm hoping to see that. I'm put some on Lomo tomorrow.
Okay, okay. What's up there for Nietzsche? You getting a little you getting your station set up?
Nah, I'm good, bro. What's up
What's
with
going
it? Salute,
down?
salute, salute.
What's
El
good,
We
Frenchie?
Fanici,
chilling,
what he
bro.
do?
What's up,
What's
Rough
good,
House?
bro?
What's up, man?
What up,
I
Chilling.
Steph?
see that. I see you predicted an upset. What you think gonna happen in the Lomachenko versus Pedraza fight tomorrow, bro?
Bro, I got Pedraza, bro. I think we keep on forgetting that L that Lomachenko took. I think Pedraza bigger than Lomo. I think if he can get, like main boxer was saying, if he can stop all that movement, meaning if he can get in the inside and rough him up a little bit and quit all and stop Lomo from doing all them footwork and all them angles and take that shit away, I think that Pedraza can beat him. But he got to do a combination of a little bit of everything. He got to get that inside work going and then use that length too. But Lomo gonna be a difficult matchup. It's gonna be a close fight, like Damian P said, bro. It's gonna be closer than people think.
Okay. The way I saw the fight, I think this can be one of Lomachenko, probably Lomachenko's toughest fight because I feel like Jose Pedraza is the most complete fighter that Lomachenko has fought. The motherfucker is very versatile and should put yourself on mute, man, boxing biker. He's very versatile. You know what I'm saying? Like he can fight orthodox. He can fight southpaw. He can fight on the inside. He can fight on the outside. If he was a wide receiver, you would say that he can run every route on the route tree. You know what I'm saying? But the problem that I have with him is his one of his strengths is Lomachenko. I mean, his weaknesses is Lomachenko's strength, and that is his coordination. Because when that motherfucker Pedraza get on the inside and he get the move in his head, he loses track of where his opponents are. And this is the wrong person to lose track of where your opponent is. Because
Mm-hmm.
Lomachenko gonna be stepping around over here, stepping around over there. See, that motherfucker Lomachenko, one of his biggest strengths is his coordination. He started out as a dancer. The motherfucker, if you look at him working out and shit, that's straight coordination. Like every step that man take is order. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Pedraza might give him a tough fight because, like I said, he's very versatile and he'll complete fighter. And another thing, he a two-time champion now. So he walking around feeling like he a champion in this bitch. And I bet he feel like he belong in the ring with Lomachenko. And he come from Puerto Rico. He a tough fighter. He bigger than Lomachenko. Lomachenko don't even belong at 135 to me. But just looking at just the straight skills and the way they match up with each other, I think that lack of coordination with Pedraza is gonna work against him. But I do like the fact that he got options though, because he can get on the inside and fight and bang with Lomachenko, go to the body. But he can also step on the outside and box him from the outside. I just hope when he on the outside and Lomachenko step in and he doing this Lomachenko shit, I hope that he don't freeze up the way that I see the other fighters do. You know what I'm saying? If I see him going out there fighting this fight, I think that's gonna be a good sign for Pedraza. But if I see him going out there and he's trying to post up on the outside and he out there trying to play chess with Lomachenko and it ain't going right, so he decides to go on the inside and bang, and now all of a sudden his coordination and shit is fucking with him. I don't really see him beating Lomachenko. So I'm gonna take Lomachenko by unanimous decision. That's what I'm rolling with.
Yeah.
Let me look up
Hey,
in the chat a little bit. Go ahead,
hey,
bro.
hey, Trey. Before you get in the chat, man. One of the things that I noticed, which was one of the bads for Pedraza is he does not use or work off his jab consistently. So to me, that kind of nullified the outside game right there. Not saying that he can't do it and he won't bring it back, but from the four fights that I watched of his, he didn't do it consistently. He relied on power shots and working in, getting in close and working power shots to the body. That was his thing. It wasn't a whole lot of, using the jab, working off the jab, taking advantage of his reach. So, yeah.
And he's not the sharpest knife in the drawer to me. Like his game plan that he fought against Tank, that was stupid.
Yes.
Trying to test him on the inside the way he did. And then he would be fighting Ray Beltran and he'd be doing well. Then all of a sudden he'll change it up and start doing something totally different. And I know it's good to show your opponent different looks. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it, baby. You out there dropping these, putting hands on this boy. What is you changing it up for? Let's stay consistent and whoop his ass. And I just don't see that in him. You know what I'm saying? I can't trust him for a whole fight. But I feel like I can trust Lomachenko on what he's doing. So I'm going to roll with Lomachenko. If I got to eat crow, I'll eat it. You know what I'm saying? But let me look up in the chat. Bottom McCallie said Lomachenko got it. Mr. Powell said, I got Lomachenko winning. But if Pedraza can have a flashback moment, he might make it interesting. Marshall Simmons said, yeah, Trey X. I see round 6 in my crystal ball. Dog boat all the way. Gia. Damien P said Lomachenko going to barely get through with a win. I was talking to Rough House. I said, I won't be surprised either if Pedraza really beat him and they rob him and give it to Lomachenko. I can see that also. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, Pedraza is a very versatile fighter, and he can run every route in the route tree, goddamn. So you got a chance. Ronald Fink said, I got to go with Lomachenko. He looked too comfortable and relaxed. LB knows that I smell an upset. Pedraza split decision. Bottom McCallie, Lomachenko, unanimous decision. Ronald Finkley laughing. LB knows said Lomachenko's a hype job to me. And Damon P said Lomachenko gonna barely get through with a win. Ronald Fink said crow sandwich or soup. Mr. Powell said in the future, Teofimo Lopez versus Vasil Lomachenko. It is coming. That's gonna be interesting too, especially if it's at 135. What you about to say?
I got Teofimo.
Okay. Martin Simmons said Lomachenko a hype job. Nah, I hear those crows already. LB knows that Pedraza going to use his height, establish the jab when he fight. Okay. RG Gaddafi said MARLO'S corner, bro. Should I send you some spices from India for the crow? Hey, you make sure that you come back to this motherfucker when Tyson Fury had his rematch with Deontay Wilder. I don't want you to be nowhere on the planet but MARLO'S corner, boy. Sean the Icon said Pedraza don't ever use his reach. He likes to come square and throw combinations, especially to the body. But I got to disagree with you because he did use his reach and shit against Beltran. You know what I'm saying? So he will do what you say a majority of the time. But he showed some versatility that I actually didn't even know he had against Beltran. You know what I'm saying? What you about to say, Rough House?
I was just going to say, he's got his reach and his jab until he stops using it. And I couldn't understand why he stopped using it against Beltran. That didn't make no sense to me. But that's all I was going to say.
Okay. Damon P said Lomachenko much better fighting at 130. I agree with you. I don't even like the way he look on the scale. But I will say his body did look a little bit more acclimated this time. Because the first time he looked like he was saturated. His body looked a little puffy to me. But this time he looked a little bit more streamlined. So maybe his body is acclimating to this weight. So we'll see what he look. And plus Lomachenko just had surgery. So let's see how he look coming off his surgery and shit. He might look a lot better. We don't know. Sean the Icon said he beat the hell out of form. He talking about Pedraza. Junior the Super Dog, what's up with it? Said don't give up his position. Who you talking about, man? You talking about Pedraza? LB Knowles said Crow is actually pretty good prepared right. I got some Cambodian friends that make crow soup. And he said that like he square business too. Ronald Fink said fighting Tyson Fury is like fighting one of Three Stooges now. Decapitation season is still Bomb Squad to this day. Do it real quick. Give him a Bomb Squad, Marlo.
Bomb Squad!
Gia. I had to take out my earplugs real quick before he did that shit. Rod X the Champ said, what's up, bro? Said everybody rewatched Wilder versus Fury. I did. And like I said earlier, I'm going to repeat it real quick. I gave Wilder the first 6 rounds. I thought he clearly won the first 2. The next 4 were close. I'm going to give them to the champ. 7 and 8, I'm giving that to Fury. Round 9, Fury got dropped. 10-8 for Wilder. 10 and 11, 11 and 12, 10 and 11, I gave those to Fury. Round 12, Wilder knocked his goddamn ass down to the Kingdom Come. I got to give a shout out to Lala D if she's still up in here because she had it for Wilder the whole way and she stood by her guns. Marlo and shit did too. A few of y'all had it, you know what I'm saying? But I was wrong. And that was one of my worst live streams I did. I look like a goddamn fool. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick to commentating and I'm going to let my panel do the judging. I'm going to shut the fuck up and let them do what they do. But
Hey
what y'all thought
Trey.
about the fight when y'all watched it again? What you think, Ralph Finici?
Hey Trey, I don't mean to cut you off, but I know why you felt that way, bro. Because when I went back, when I was watching the fight, I think we all felt the same way. We was emotionally invested in that fight, and we wasn't watching that fight as fight fans. We really got caught in the moment watching that fight as Wilder fans, bro. And we got so high expectations for Wilder that we feel like if he don't knock somebody out, that he losing the fight. When really he was outboxing Fury them first couple of rounds, and we didn't get and we a lot of people didn't give him credit for it because he didn't knock Wilder out. When I went back and watched that fight, I had the same feeling I had when I made the video. I was putting too much into what I'm not going to do that. I think everybody just got caught up emotionally. But if you looked at it subjectively and really just counted the punches and what landed, Wilder won that fight.
He did,
Yeah, I
and
got
at the same time, I'm not bad to cut you. I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm gonna give it to you, bro. Like Wilder was doing little things, bro. Like Fury, he'll step in with like a series of feints and try to jump on Wilder with a combination. Wilder will just take a step back and stop his momentum with a jab. He might jab the motherfucker and throw a looping right hand to the body. I wasn't even counting that shit, but that shit is landing. You know what I'm saying? And like some of them chopping right hands that Wilder was putting on him, they was kind of hard for me to see when I watched it live. But when I went back and watched it again, I could see the shock that went through Fury's body when he took the punch. Or Fury might start slapping himself on the forehead and shit and showing false bravado because Wilder actually landed a punch. And I was saying that Fury was making it hard for him to land. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't giving Wilder no credit for shit that he was doing. You know what I'm saying? So what you about to say, man, Boston Biker?
Well, I was gonna say that when we watched the fight too, just to piggyback a little bit, but add my own twist on it. When we watched the fight, a lot of
Hold on,
people
hold
was
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Mr. Powell said, Trey X, I'm going to have to follow in your footsteps and try out some online commentating. If you do that, you got to at least come call a couple of fights on the corner. Because you got
Right.
that voice, and shit. So he going to blow that shit out the water. Goddamn me. But my bad, man, Boston Biker. Go ahead, bro. My fault.
Nah, that was worth mentioning, man. I'm cool getting cut off for that. Yeah, but what I was saying was a lot of us got caught up into the fact that a lot of people wanted to see Wilder land that vicious right hand, and Wilder was throwing it, but the fact that Fury was slipping it, a lot of people was giving Fury rounds for making Wilder miss the right hand, but failing to give Wilder points for landing these jabs that was bothering Fury. His jabs was I think he broke Fury's nose early in the fight. Fury's nose got red. Fury kept picking and rubbing his nose. When Wilder would snap that jab on him, it was hurting him. And you would think for Fury being the taller man with a longer reach, I had Wilder jabbing the hell out of that man, yo. The only thing is Wilder missed that right hand too much. He got overzealous throwing the right hand so much. Fury came in ready to duck the right hand, but never thought of the left hook. And early in the fight, we saw Wilder land that wicked left hook. I believe it was in the first and the second round. So I had Wilder winning good, at least 3 out of the 4 first rounds. You feel me? Then on top of it, you add the knockdown and stuff like that. I had Wilder winning, and then finally that knockdown, bro. I've done seen many fighters get hit like that and went down. That ref normally wave it off. The ref normally, like for example, like I said on my video, Danny Jacobs got clipped like that against P-Rock, and the ref counted to like 4 and just like that's it. And Jacobs was like, "Yo, I'm good. I'm good. What are you doing? I'm good. You ain't even giving me a full count. I'm good." The ref wasn't letting it. The ref didn't let it slide. But then at the same time, Fury was on. The ref said it. Fury was sleeping until like he was like counting. Then Fury just popped up. Why he didn't wave it off? You feel me? If it was the other way around, I feel it'd wave Wilder off, bro. That's it, though.
So definitely, I had a different opinion when I went back and watched the fight. But I swear, when I listened to myself, like I actually put the fight on and I listened to myself call the fight at the same time. And I was like, how could you do a more terrible job than that? You know what I'm saying? I swear. Like putting yourself up and listening to yourself call a fight while you watch a fight, that's humbling, goddamn, because you didn't do a good job on that one, Trey X. That's square business. But let me look up in the chat a little bit.
Hey, I to give his take over me.
Oh, my bad. Who I skip over?
Rough House and me. Rough
Oh,
House.
my bad. Y'all go ahead. Who you want to go first?
Rough House. I'll let Rough House up.
Okay. I'm in when we were watching the fight live, I think I gave Wilder 1 through 3. I think 4 was tight, and I gave that one to Fury. I gave Wilder 5. Fury got 6, 7, and 8. Wilder got the knockdown round in 9 and 12, and Fury got the other ones. When I went back and watched it, I was like Trey, man. I gave him basically the first 6 rounds, meaning Wilder. So it was wider than I thought. Well, than I saw it to be. When we watched it live, the margin of victory was wider for Wilder. So I don't know. And the one thing I said this before. I said this in the video. I would like to see them work on Wilder's punch accuracy, because a lot of those right hands, they were chopping, kind of, looping, almost not looping, but he wasn't bringing them down straight. If he would bring those down straight, he probably would have connected on probably 4 or 5 of those, right to Fury's ear or jaw or something like that, man. But it seemed like they always were curved and they weren't just straight rights coming across. So if they can fix that, if Fury doesn't adjust and adapt his game plan and he tries to do that same thing, man, he gonna wind up getting caught. I mean, like, early. But yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, what you think, Marlo?
Yeah, like I was telling you, bro, I had Wilder winning the first 3 rounds. Now, the rest of the rounds, nobody can give me 6 rounds that Fury just strictly dominated. You know what I'm saying? No, no, I don't believe it. If you can, let's talk about it. But with the 2 knockdowns, right there, I had Wilder winning at least 2 rounds, by at least 2 rounds. The most frustrating parts in this fight was Wilder trying to go for the knockout and then continue the first 3 rounds of work. Continue working the body, stay your distance, wait for the shot. You know what I'm saying? But get your points. You know what I'm saying? Fury was giving them rib shots and them body shots in the first 3 rounds. Wilder just bent it away. But the most thing that I like that Wilder said it out himself is the same thing I saw. You know what I'm saying? So being patient, you know what I'm saying? I believe the next fight, Fury gonna go out of there. Fury already said he hit hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? So just be patient. It's gonna come.
All right. Bottom McCallie laughing. Ellaby knows a question for the panel. How do you guys think Tyson Fury versus Wilder the rematch will go? So we start with you, Marlo. How you think the rematch will go?
Dalen Johnson, welcome to the gym. Respect your opinion too. I see you, but like I think the rematch gonna go like the first 3 rounds. But Wilder more patient, and now I feel like, remember I said, I think last time I said 8 or 9. I believe it's gonna be a little more earlier, 6 to 7 round knockout. Wilder.
Okay. What you think, Rough Al?
I think the same thing as Marlo. As long as they can get Wilder, they work on his punch accuracy. He's going. I think he should work. I think he should work the body more and work that jab like he was doing through rounds from like 1 through 4. If he can do that and disguise that right hand, because he was making that right hand so obvious, cocking it back, stutter stepping forward, and then trying to let it go. But if they can get him to disguise that right hand, but in the meantime he worked that body and worked that jab, I think he gets him out of there in 6.
Okay, man. Boxing Biker, what you think, bro?
I think that Wilder needs to again use the jab like he did earlier in the fight. The jab was working. Bust Fury up a little bit with the jab, and I think like again he needs to learn how to hide. I think he needs to be around Lennox Lewis a little bit more to learn how to paw with the left and then launch the right. If you're not gonna throw the left as a jab, hide the right hand so the man can't see it coming, because the way he was loading up and like you guys said, the stutter step is like he's trying to put everything into that right hand. And that when a man trying to put everything in that hand, you can see it so you can dodge it. And Fury was slipping it by like just slightly. If Wilder had chopped it down a little lower, you would have been catching Fury. You feel me? But then again, it could be we ruled a rabbit punch at that point because Fury bending down so low. So I think he also, after what he did to knock down Fury with that wicked left that came after the right, I think he needs to start using jabbing and turning over that jab into a left hook, since Fury likes to anticipate the right and duck to the left and turn over that jab into a left hook, and so he can lean into it and hurt him. So I think the next fight, Fury can be out of there by like 5 or so, bro.
Yeah, Felici, what you think happened at the rematch?
Hey, y'all gonna think I'm crazy,
Your Wi-Fi
bro.
sound bad, bro. I
But
don't know
I
what's
don't even
going
think
on.
it's gonna be a rematch.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead. I can hear you now.
The
My bad.
reason, and it ain't gonna be on Wilder. It's gonna be on Fury, bro. I think it's. I mean, I'm down here in Houston,
I
bro.
can't even hear
It's
you, bro.
storming like a motherfucker.
I can't even hear
Okay,
you, bro.
Yeah, he doing the Matrix.
Yeah, I can't even hear you. But look,
so
go ahead, bro.
I'm thinking that it ain't gonna be no next fight, bro.
Okay, okay. You gotta
I'm
tighten up your Wi-Fi.
thinking
Tighten up your
that
Wi-Fi and come back, bro.
Fury
Yeah, tighten up your
felt
Wi-Fi and
that
come back,
power,
bro.
bro. And I don't think he won't no more, bro.
Okay, okay. All right, that's what I
Can
think.
you
I
hear me
think I got the
now?
gist. Yeah, you still sound bad though, bro. I can kind of get what you're saying, but you sound bad. You know what I'm saying? All right, look. When I saw this like this first fight, when I went back and looked, thought about it, that motherfucker Wilder, this was his first pay per view. You know what I'm saying? And plus, he was amped up. He wanted to go out there and knock Fury ass out, and plus, he wanted to put on a impressive performance in his first pay per view. So he came out there gunning for that knockout. Wilder is a knockout artist, but he don't go out there searching for knockouts. He let the knockout come. But this fight, he went out there and looked for it. So he got to work in the first round trying to knock Fury out. And I think that caused him snaps on the petrol when he finally did get Fury in trouble. So I think this time he gonna come out a little bit more relaxed. I don't think he gonna come out just trying to kill the motherfucker right away. I think he gonna fight his normal fight. And when this time when he hurt Fury, he gonna have enough gas to get his ass out of there this time. That is what I predict. I'm gonna say about a ninth round knockout, and that's where I've been. All right, let me jump in the chat a
I,
little bit.
can you
Oh,
hear
my
me
bad. Go
now?
ahead.
Can you hear me now?
It's a little better. Go ahead.
Hey, I actually think it. I don't think it's gonna be no fight, bro, because I think that Fury done felt that power from the last fight. I really think that he gonna get hurt if he come in and fight Wilder. If they do fight again, if they do get a rematch, I don't think that shit go outside of 5 rounds, bro. I think then this the honest to God truth. Because I think that Fury gonna be scared to get hit with something, and then when Wilder do hit him, he not gonna want to get back up and take that punishment, bro.
That's a good point. That's a good point. You know what I'm saying? Let me jump in the chat a little bit. Ronald Finley say I'm good. Mark Wonley say I seen it twice and same thing. Bomb squad, goddamn Mick. Lala D said Wilder gets an earlier knockout in the rematch. He agreed with El Fenici. Rod X a Champ said I scored a 66 with Wilder winning because of the knockdowns. So he had a 114, 112. Mr. Powell said, Trags, I'm going after Falk. I read that. Damon P said, like I said, Fury's only highlight was getting up off the floor. That was a hell of a highlight, though. I listened to myself call the fight. I was like, is he going to get up? That motherfucker got up, man. I was like, I sounded devastated when that motherfucker got up. Like, God damn. That motherfucker got up, man.
Will
Damon P
Magic
said,
Man in the building. What's good, fam? Welcome back.
Sir William Magic Man. What's up, boy? Damon P said Fury did a whole lot of shadow boxing and bobbing around the ring. Yep. Dylan Johnson, what's up with it? Say Fury won, goddamn. Mr. Powell said Marlo's corner. Okay, I would try it out on your channel. Trey X is smooth with it, goddamn. Hey,
Oh
I ain't
man,
got your voice though, so I can't be as smooth as you. I know you gonna kill it.
man,
And
that'll be an honor, man.
you gonna bring an element of class with it too, you know what I'm saying? Ron, I'm a little bit more raunchy with my shit. Ronald Finley said, yo, I was so pissed I had the executive of Wrench Gang get a wrench taken from somebody. It was an emotional and epic night at Marlowe's corner. Okay. Uh Mark One some money calls could be legendary, will be legendary. Dylan Johnson said Fury chop water up. Oh yeah, y'all come through and holler at us tomorrow because we're gonna call that the zone card and we're gonna call the card that's on ESPN. And we probably gonna have Marlo calling some of them fights too, you know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna have like 10 fights on the card. So hopefully Marlo, if he feel like he can go ahead and help out and
Hey,
call some of them fights and we're gonna get it in.
hey, Mr. Powell, I'm gonna hit you too. You want to come? Let us know. Let me know. You want to come join us on the panel? Give your thoughts on the
Yeah, yeah,
fight.
we gonna call a frog out of well tomorrow. Shit, you can come call some fights tomorrow if you want to.
Frog
Shit.
cometh forth, bring it thine ass hither.
Gia. Dylan
Chris
Johnson,
Trainer in
Fury,
the
chop
building.
water, mate. I ain't gonna lie. When I first saw the fight the first time, I thought Fury won the fight. But when I watched it again, man, I got to go with Wilder. Bomb Squad. Mr. Powell said called the fight with no sound. Okay, Lala D said I don't think Wilder needs much fixing. Yeah, I think he did enough, and I think it's gonna be easier for him this next time because that puzzle gonna be a little easier to solve since you done solved it once before. Ronald Finger said I had Wilder winning the rounds 1, 4, 8, 9, and 12, and then including the two knockdowns. Damn, why did that sound like a draw? That ain't no draw. That's a 1 point win. What is that? That sounds like 7-5, and then he had the two knockdowns. So what is that? That's 114, 113, 112 for Wilder or somehow. That's what that is. 113, 112 for Wilder. Sean Icon said I'd like to see Wilder work on his left hook, especially to the body, especially when he throws that big right hand. Shit, that's
Mm-hmm.
one of his improvements though. That lead left hook to the body, man, that shit be looking sharp as a motherfucker. It look like what Hitman Hearns used to hit motherfuckers with. And I like the left hook that Wilder throwing. You see what he did to Tyson Fury when he hit him with the right hand and brought the left hook back on him. That shit looked smooth as hell. It looked like Wilder been doing that shit the way he hit him with that right hand and brought the three back on his ass. You know what
Hey
I'm saying?
man,
So
now I
I
was
just
gonna
want to
say,
say this. I just
oh, go
think
ahead.
that left hook is one of his most improved weapons. Well, go ahead.
Now I was gonna say, Fury still got a red glove print on his forehead from that left hook.
I'm telling y'all, he knocked him out with the right hand and woke him up with the hook, man. I'm telling you, bro, that's what happened. Uh, hold on. Mark, Wonderlick said I already know. Money pal, yeah. Marshall Simmons said Wilder needs more weight for me. 50 pounds is huge. That's true. That's true. But when you know how to punch, man, you know how to punch. But I wouldn't mind seeing 220 for the next fight. Maybe 225 or 220. I feel pretty good. Mr. Powell said, I agree. Wilder needs to go back and watch fighters like Thomas Hearns and Lennox Lewis and how they delivered their right hands. Practice makes perfect. That's who he remind me of, too. He like the heavyweight Thomas Hearns, you know what I'm saying? So there will be some good school. Charles D said, all right, I'm back. What's good? Shit, we just talking about just shooting a little Q&A and shit right now. Put yourself on mute for me, man, about some bike. I don't know what you're doing over there. Damon P said, yeah, Wilder needs to put some more weight, about 20 pounds. All right. Marshall Simmons said, I'm with Marlo. First three, then four a draw, 5, 6 for Fury, 7 a draw, 8, 9, 10, 11 for Fury, 12 for Wilder. How the hell you gonna get around 9
Nah.
to Wilder and he done got his ass dropped in the goddamn round?
That was a 10A right there,
That
too.
was 10-8. Mr. Powell said Marlowe's corner. If I was Wilder, I would start down low and come up high, ending with the left hook. That'll be
Mm-hmm.
unexpected too. That'll be something that they won't be looking for.
I saw
Mm-hmm.
that
Oh,
too.
Marshall Simmons said one of my bets was Wilder knockout 8 to 12 as well. Yeah, you did your thing, man. You cleaned up on that draw. Mark Wanley said trade some money on Showtime commentary. Oh, yeah, it's going down. Ronald Fink said Wilder knows his movement now, hence the Three Stooges theory. Okay. Mr. Powell said Wilder also has to be careful because he was getting nailed with left hooks himself. You got to be careful with the looping right hand around the guard, too. You know what I'm saying? Marshall Simmons said Wilder has to get it on earlier. Fury is looking for Wilder loading up. Okay. Mr. Powell said bad reception. Man, boss and bikers almost sounded like Aquaman. Yeah, David P said the rematch would come out real nice for the champ if he tightens his punch accuracy and some body work. Okay, Ronald
Main
Finkley
event boxing
laughing.
talk. Welcome to the gym, fam. He said,
What's up with
greetings,
it?
greetings from England. Welcome, fam.
Already. I got a theory for y'all too when I catch up in the chat, man. I got a theory I want to ask y'all about. Ronald Finkley laughing. What one lick said he said it's Stormy Charles. He talking about sounding crazy. He hated Stormy over there as well. Bada McCallie said the only way it ain't no rematch is if Fury get back on that dope. Lala D said Fury didn't want to talk about a rematch after the fight. The KO didn't feel good. Hell no. Nah. Sir William Magicman said, hi y'all. Fury's such a frustrating and awkward opponent. It's difficult to stick a game plan when you keep getting hit and can't land any of your own. I'm looking forward to the second fight already. Let me scroll down.
Backhand. What's good, fam?
What's up with it? Damon P said, yeah, I bet Fury ain't anxious to get back in the second time with Wilder. He knows Wilder's going to hurt him. Yeah, them shots hurt, man. Chris Rayner, what's up, bro? Said, what's going down? Familiar. Marlowe's Corner Tregs. Just got my nap. Main Boxing Biker. Rough House. El Fenicia. The corner stay lit. The corner takeover. We ain't trying to take nothing over, but we gonna hold it down. Don't have some fun. Charles D said Fury had enough time to reflect on life with that count. The man whole life flashed before his eyes, didn't it, man? Rod X, the champ, said, honestly, I thought Wilder killed Fury in the tour. That's what I said on the commentary. He didn't kill the motherfucker, man. Ronald Fink said, live boxing commentary fight night is going down right here on the corner. Y'all come through, fuck with us. My man Tom Bangles back in the building. Wilder by 7th round knockout. La D said, Cecilia Breakers fight tomorrow, too, already. I did see that little face-off and shit. Ronald Finkley talking about 7-5. He said, if you can count them two, 10 to 8. Okay, I don't know what you mean. Oh, you talking about, I still don't know what you mean. I'm lost. With my dumb ass. Ronald Fink said, man, I can watch Fury get caught with that right bong and then that sweeping left bang and then head bouncing off the canvas every day this week. Bomb Squad banging over everything. Hey, go ahead and sing them the song real quick, Rough House. Water gonna knock you out. Go ahead. Why is my woman calling me and she see I'm clearly doing the live stream? Hey, hold on. Hey, I'm still doing my stream. I'm gonna call you when I get done. I'm still doing my live stream. I'm gonna call you when I get done. All right. Where's Rough House at? He on mute? Okay, let me get back up in there. Tom Banks said, I heard Jack Reese is retiring after this fight. Marshall Simmons said, I got a feeling that Fury will insist on the UK fight if he does. Main event boxing talk. Hello, America. Greetings from England. What's up? Sean Icon said Fury might fight Timid this time. Knockdowns can fuck you up, Trey. They can. Why you single me out though, goddamn? I'm taking Wilder in the rematch, boy. Junior the Superdog said, hold on, main boxing bike said, hey fellas, I'm jumping off. Got to work in 5 hours. Salute to the panel and chat. Check out my channel. I talk that ish already. Y'all subscribe to my boy Main Boxing Biker. Junior the Superdog said, can Wilder get a win by decision or he needs a knockout to win in the UK?
Hey, can I say one thing before I jump off?
Go ahead.
Yeah, who shit is that in the background? Before I jump off, man, salute to all of y'all, but I gotta say one last thing, man. The reason why Fury got up is because he on that white girl, man. He on that fine china, if you know what I mean. And you know what they say in the hood, you can't knock out a crackhead, man. You can't knock out a crackhead. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's it. I'm out, y'all. Good night to y'all, man.
Already, we get with you tomorrow, right, bro. Peace, bro.
Definitely on tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Already, much love, brother.
Hey, an event, man. Boxing, we respect your opinion. If that's how you feel, you know what I'm saying. But not true.
Okay. Main event said Wilder got exposed and he lost the Fury end of story. Wilder got exposed. Nah. I kind of felt that way when I watched the fight the first time. Go back and watch it again and look at what was actually landing. You know what I'm saying? Black Cam TV, get the strap. What's up? Body McCallis said Jack Reese need to wear a mask if he rep the next fight. Wilder robbed. Yeah. That ain't a take that I done seen a lot of people saying, but when you look at my card, you can say that Wilder clearly won that fight. He said, I watched the same fight as you guys. Shit, but we didn't watch it one time, bro. We watched it more than once. You know what I'm saying? LB No said, who y'all want to see on the undercard on Wilder versus Fury 2?
Hey, I was finna ask old boy a question. Y'all just blocked me.
Oh, he's still there. Go ahead.
Tell him give us 6 rounds. Give us 6 rounds. Put 6 rounds in the chat that you feel he won.
Clearly won.
Yeah.
Clearly dominated the champion. Give me 6 dominating rounds that he won. That you saw the second time or the third time or however many times. You ain't gonna be able to see it.
Okay, LB No said who y'all want to see on the undercard on Wilder versus Fury 2. And that'll probably be like next summer or something, maybe. Fuck, I can't even be creative off the top of my head and think of nobody. My dumb ass. If y'all come up with something, man, y'all let me know. Now, I seen a dream. What's up, man? Said as soon as Wilder let him come in, just like he did Ortiz, it would be over. Then RG can average everybody. There's only one Deontay Wilder. Fuck that bullshit. We ain't fucking with no Tyson Fury. He got his ass whooped. He was laying on his ass when he came over here to America. That's what happened. What you about to say, bro?
I was gonna say, yeah. There's only one Bomb Squad.
Yeah, squad up.
We remixed that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Mr. Powell said Ortiz is a major problem for anyone he steps in the ring with. Yeah, for sure. RJ Knappy said Marlowe's corner laughing. Tyson is winning a rematch. You guys all said he wouldn't win this fight, and we saw what happened. We saw him get knocked on his ass. My man Kid Mid up in this bitch. What's up, boy? Talking
Kid
about what it
Mid.
do, family. He said, I didn't mean to do that to my homie. My phone was in my pocket. Shit, it's all good. I think you slapped the right person. Ronald Fink said he had some magician serum in his bloodstream. I told him when he got up. Charles D said you could knock out a crackhead for like 30 seconds. Ron Far Rock said,
get up and start running.
yeah. Ron Far Rock said, I said the same. I said that the same. That right was the baptism and the left hook was the resurrection. Bomb squad, goddamn. For real. Rod X said, and still. Goddamn me. Lala D said he got knocked out in the 12th. Everyone knew Fury would do okay. We thought the knockout would come earlier, but Wilder still delivered. He did his thing. Shout out to Lala D. She stuck to her guns. Said, fuck all that bullshit you talking about, Trey X. I got 2 eyes, 20/20 vision. I know what I saw, goddamn me. So shout out to Lala D. Ronald Finkley talking about shit, bomb squad to this day, I guess. I don't know what that means. Tom Banger said he'll be back in timeout. Charles D said, who, Fury? LB Knowles said, you can knock out a crackhead. My uncle crackhead ass stole my watch. I put him to sleep. Already. Lala D laughing. Marshall Simmons said, I got to bounce. I'm pressing buttons, fall asleep later, fam. All right, man. We see you tomorrow. One of them said EJ versus Bud. Shit, that's
Earl a headliner.
Spence. Yeah, but Earl Spence, he fight Mikey Garcia in like March, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of close to the summer. That might be too close to when Wilder and Fury might fight if they do fight.
Oh, he said EJ versus Bud.
Yeah,
now, that's a headliner, man.
Yeah, that's a headliner all day for sure. Mr. Powell said to me, Wilder didn't get exposed. He has always been the way he is. Certain folks just overlooked it until he was in with a guy who can box. That's true. He ain't just the most skilled fighter in the world, but it is coming along. It is, you know what I'm saying? Like if you compare him to the way he was looking 5 years ago or something, you could see a difference. You know what I'm saying? But normally he'll get in there with a guy, find his moment to explode. He might concede some rounds, looking for his moment, then he'll explode and get you out of there. That's what he always do. He don't never go out there boxing trying to win rounds. But this time he actually did win rounds to me though. Main Boxing Bike said, ask the Fury fans in that fight, who would they have preferred to be, Fury or Wilder? Yeah, that's what Max Kellerman be talking about. Wu 36, what's up? Marlowe's Corner, Trey X, Ronald Finkley, La D, Tone Bangers, Kid Mid, and all the wrenches I miss. Salute. Just checking in. See y'all tomorrow. Good night and God bless. Appreciate you for stopping by, bro. Ron Far Rock said, thanks for the wrench. Charles D said, I had a crackhead shoot at me after I slapped his motherfucking ass. Kid Mid said Fury was more hurt than Ortiz was when they waved that hoe off. Yeah, that's square business. Lala D laughing. RJ Knappy said Marlowe's Corner, Trey X, check hook. Wilder would be done. What happened this last fight then? What was the check hook and all that shit? You know what I'm saying? What happened to the last fight, my man? Marshall Simmons said later, chat, it takes 2 to get a fight like that. Both did that thing. No belts lost. That's square business. LB knows. Ronald Fink said peace. Oh, he talking to Marshall Simmons. LB knows said Hurd versus Charlo on the undercard would be great. That would be great. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's square business. That'd be a hell of a fight. But I want to ask y'all about something, man. How would y'all feel if this motherfucker Floyd Mayweather had a fight with this dude Tension, this little exhibition? He went out there and lost the goddamn fight. Like he might like lose it on purpose. Like, do y'all think that could gain some interest for him to have a rematch in a real fight with Tension over there in Japan? Do y'all think does Mayweather have any incentive to not win this fight?
No, because I think Mayweather's whole claim to fame is that
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's his branding, that's his calling card right there.
But it's an exhibition.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see how it would help him, you know. And if he was to have a real fight with this dude is a kickboxer by trade and by nature. Floyd is supposed to go in there and demolish this dude, even though he's 21 years old. He's supposed to go in there and drop them bing bing bings on that dude and get him out of there. in a real boxing match. So I mean, I don't know.
I can't say tension. Tension. He surprised me a little bit. He fight a little better than I would see. Like when he was working the mitts and shit, he do keep his head on the center line and shit, so you can tell like he not like a real boxer, but he is talented. He got fast hands and shit like that. But what I was saying is, if Mayweather was to lose his exhibition, would there be any interest in a real fight with tension if he beat Mayweather in his exhibition?
I don't think so.
So you think if tension beat him and then Mayweather said, "I'm gonna have a real fight with him," people would just be like, "Fuck it, I don't want to watch it."
Yeah, because I think people would automatically either know or assume, oh, he threw that first fight so he can get this money grab on the second one. At least that's what I would think.
Okay, so you wasn't born yesterday, goddamn me.
I ain't buying it.
What you think about that shit, Marlo?
About I don't see that shit, bro. Cause that's what he packing them seats for in other countries to keep that because of that O. So I don't think he gonna take no O. It'd probably be entertaining though.
So is having an O but fighting exhibitions, is that more valuable than losing the exhibition but got a chance to have another big fight in Japan? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I
What you
don't know
think,
about
El
that.
Fenici?
I don't know about that one.
I might have to let that old go so I can get me an easy fight in Japan. What you think, El Fenici?
What you say them numbers
I think
was?
I sound. I
Yeah, go
sound
ahead,
better.
go ahead.
Yeah. I think that you might be onto something, Trey, man, because an exhibition fight, you don't lose your O, and then he can come back and say, now this is for all the marbles. This is for the O, like the real O. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That bullshit there. I can see Floyd coming up with some bullshit like that, but really, he should really dead all that shit after the exhibition, man. He need to get in the ring with either Manny Pacquiao or Broner, and I'm hoping Broner win that fight against Manny Pacquiao, so we can get that AB versus Floyd fight. That's what Floyd should really be hoping for, because that'll be a more bigger fight for him to make than even with this second Pacquiao fight. So that's what Floyd should really be pushing for.
Yeah, that'll be player. The build up for that fight will be crazy. It'll do crazy numbers.
Hey,
People
what
be
you
having
call that
fun.
shit? We call that
Uh,
shit the big bro, little bro, rumble or some shit.
yeah, yeah, for real.
Bros.
It'd be the family feud, bro.
Yeah. Let me look in the chat a little bit. Marshall Simmons said,
Oh,
like, the
shit.
kid Miss Awad is the best at figuring a boxer out and delivering with that motherfucking right hand on the ass. Lala D said, I always got along with crackheads. In DC, they sell Victoria's Secret lotion for like 80% less. Everybody like crackheads. That motherfucker come to the goddamn poker game and bring a whole grocery store worth of groceries with them. I done went to the damn poker game and left with deodorant, goddamn me, meat. I'm talking about shrimp, all kind of chicken, and I mean I'm talking about all kind of shit. I'm talking about at the poker game, and I done walked out of there with groceries. I'm telling nigga, hey man, go put my shit in the deep freeze until I get ready to go. And I done gave the crackhead $30, and I done came out this bitch with a whole goddamn grocery store aisle. Hell yeah, I love crackheads too.
Hey, Bobby
Uh,
McCalley, peace out, fam. Good night, bro. Here. See you tomorrow, bro.
already. He said, I'm not fucking with Floyd. He on some bullshit right now. Mr. Powell said, what make Wilder so special is because he has the same kind of power in 12th round as he did in the first round. You just don't see that yet. His power do carry, you know what I'm saying? Or you can have say, God bless everyone in the chat, guys. See you tomorrow. And Trey, I'll be right here during the rematch with Tyson will take Wilder to the first grade of boxing. All right, we'll see, bro. Have a good night, though. Goodbye to McCallum said Mayweather said earlier he don't care if he takes the L because it ain't going on his record. That's what got me thinking when I saw that interview. The man that sat up here and said that he don't give a damn. Cause they said, like is it bad if you take a loss or something like that? And he said, oh, no, it ain't bad. It's an exhibition. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, VK Education and Information. Welcome to the gym, fam.
What's up with it? LB knows it's supposed to be an exhibition. Yeah, you talking about Martin, huh, man? Yeah, I'm talking about when Martin was fighting that motherfucker in the pink and shit. That motherfucker like, man, it's supposed to be an exhibition. Tom Banks said, fuck that dirty milk dud head asshole. Floyd Mayweather is an attention whore. Mr. Powell said Floyd needs to stay away from any part of losing. Okay, so you don't think that throwing a fight will be any good for him. Charles D said, I'll fight Floyd 3 rounds. Only shit. I'll fight however many rounds he want to fight as long as he cutting that check.
Real talk.
Square business. Real Magic Man said Floyd would fight an octopus in an underwater theme park for money. All money, good money with Floyd Mayweather, ain't it, man? Kid Mid said Floyd Mayweather head looked like a fucking nipple. He said crazy. Let me scroll down. Ron Paul Ross said exactly. I would think it's a gimmick. Teddy B, smooth Teddy B said I could see Floyd doing that too. Right, as the champ said, if Floyd keeps fighting, he's going to get knocked out. That shit'll be so funny if Tension went out there and put a fast combination on him, bro. That shit would be hilarious. I'm sorry, y'all just have to be mad at
So,
me,
hey,
but
what
because
if he
I
go?
laugh on the call.
I
Hey, what if
laugh.
he go? Hey, what if he go out there and do a IP man on Floyd? You know, what I'm talking about the last when he fought them 10 dudes, and the last one he just walked up to and just drilled him all the way down to the ground. Y'all know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about? Y'all
Yeah.
seen
I
that?
saw that movie. I don't remember that part though.
Oh, you got to go back and watch it so you can start laughing when you see that part, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? If
Yeah,
Floyd
yeah.
get done like IP man did that dude, boy, I'll be look. I see LB knows know what I'm talking about.
Hey
Yeah.
Trey, when you
What's
when you
up?
get when you get caught up in the chat, man, I got an idea about that undercard fight.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna let you do that. Then I'm gonna have to cut out and shit because I got something that I got to do tonight. And I
Uh,
just got a goddamn text that said countdown 5 minutes.
okay.
So yeah, all
All
right.
right.
I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, Rod as the champ. Okay, a kid mid laugh bottom. McCallum said Marlowe's corner. Chat on lit. Good looking out on the wrench. Time to watch a movie with the fam. Peace already, man. Thank you for stopping through and enjoy your QT with the family. RG Knapp said Marlowe's corner. Today I am on some shots. Goddamn. Oh, that's why you've been talking loose all day. This motherfucker been talking shit all day on that liquid courage. Rod as the champ said if Ford loses, his career is over. Even the exhibition. I don't know, man, because what if he went back and avenged the loss in the exhibition? I think he'll be all right, man. Main event boxing said, did I offend you guys? Nah, that's your opinion, bro. If you felt like Fury won the fight. VK Education and Information had hello, what's up with it? Welcome to the gym. La La D said, when I lived in DC, I never paid retail. Thanks, crackheads already. Shit, Charles, he said crackheads would sell a living room for $50. Square minute. Wawa say salute to the chat. What's up with it? Ronald Fink said, welcome real boxing talk already. Wawa say, shout out to my boxing fans. Ronald Fink said, I knew we had smoke for Floyd. Chris Rainer said, make sure you like and subscribe to Marlowe's Corner. Appreciate that. Make sure y'all subscribe to Chris Rainer. He been doing this thing. My man El Fenici, he been doing breakdowns and reviews and shit. I had forgot to leave a comment on your last video too. Roughhouse been doing this thing, live streams, fight breakdowns, all kind of shit. He rarely eats crow unless he going up against Trey X. Y'all know how that go. And who else? Main Boxing Biker, my man that was on earlier. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Main Boxing Biker. LB Knows laughing around the finger said, yeah, exactly, Marlo. Smooth Teddy B said, man, he better be making more than 10 million. Tom Banks said, drill his ass into the ground.
Into the
Drill
ground.
his ass into the ground. Oh, okay. Mark Wonderlick said, Tregs, peace out, brother. All right. Ron Fall Rock said, peace. Yeah, we
Peace
ain't too
out,
far
man.
behind y'all. Tom Banks said, I'm about to smash a mill. Goddamn.
Hey, y'all can
Mark
hear
Wonderlick,
around. Y'all get to know what to tell them haters and trolls.
already. Mark Wonderlick said, peace out, Marlowe's Corner. Martin, he said, peace out to the chat. Right. They said, I bought my first flat screen from a crackhead. Hey, man, we need to have National Crackhead Day. Well, we
Mm.
all just honor all the crackheads in our lives and shit that have made shit a little bit more easy and comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Make that life of luxury a little bit more accessible for you. You know what I'm talking about? Damon P said Tension could knock Floyd out easy if he was allowed to. Oh man. Kid me said peace and love to everybody from the kid. All right, what was your idea, Rough House?
Man, I was gonna say, bro, and I know this ain't gonna happen. It won't happen in a million years. But if I had a magic wand, bro, who I would love to see on that undercard would be Dillian White versus Luis Ortiz. I would
That would
love
be
to see
player.
that.
I'd take Lillian White versus Big Baby too. Or Luis
Yeah,
Ortiz versus Big Baby. I think that'll be a player fight too. That'd be
yeah,
fun.
yeah,
Hey, I like that rough house.
yeah. Just because I want to see Luis Ortiz put them things on Dillian White. I get tired of people talking about that dude like he the best thing since hot water.
Yeah, it just made it hard in the field, man. That Fury fight made it hard in the field for the motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good
They gonna
ass
have to fight
idea.
each other.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to go ahead and shut it down, man. My back done tightened up and I got some shit I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start it off, man. I appreciate everybody coming through fucking with us, you know what I'm saying, for the look ahead. We're gonna be here tomorrow. The shit start off at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. Y'all know we be on that CP time, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be here around that time. Y'all come through and fuck with us. We're gonna call the fight. Hopefully Mr. Powell come through. He might call the fight. Marlo gonna call the fight. We're gonna have fun, man. And then I'll probably hold it down on the main card that's at 8 o'clock. So y'all come through and have some fun with us, man. We're gonna do our thing tomorrow. And appreciate y'all on the panel too, man. All the people that we can count on to come and be on our panel and shit, we appreciate you. And I have to say this, and I'm not gonna even do all that. Go ahead, Rough House. What you got, bro?
Hey, yeah, man.
Nah, fuck that, bro. Fuck them
Say
all
what's
of
on your
them.
mind, bro.
You knew what I was gonna say, man.
Yeah, man, say that shit, man.
Hey,
Say
Go
let
that
me
ahead and
shit.
just
say
say
that
one
shit.
thing.
Cause,
Let
cause
me just say
that be
one thing,
lies and
man.
shit. I don't like the lies and shit, man.
Hey,
If
talk that shit, bro.
if listen, y'all. If somebody bring up our channel, don't listen to them. We some real dudes, man. If y'all want to know something about us, y'all can come ask us. It's some motherfuckers that just continually have our fucking name in their mouth, and that shit get on my goddamn nerves. We are not over here speaking on nobody. Motherfuckers trying to take credit for our channel. They trying to make it seem like they came up with ideas first and shit, and they didn't. They been over here stealing and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they steady bringing us up, man. And that shit is getting on my goddamn nerves for real. That's what I wanted to say. And this motherfucker, if he listening or somebody that's been over there with him listening, y'all know who I'm talking about. And the same motherfucker talking about he don't like me, but he's scared to say something to me though. You don't think a lion know when a motherfucker scared of him? You know what I'm saying? This a weak ass dude, man. Square business. And I ain't even want to get into all of this shit like this, but that's just how I feel. He's a weak motherfucker to me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to start no YouTube beef or nothing, but this is out of defense. This is somebody that's steady speaking on us. I ain't got nothing to say about this dude. And this same motherfucker talking about I got confidence issues because I don't like him. Motherfucker, I ain't gotta like you. I ain't gotta like now person on YouTube. I ain't gotta do shit. I'm my own man. You know what I'm saying? And we doing our own thing. We in our own lane, and we trying to stay positive. Every now and then we gotta come with these goddamn speeches and shit. I don't be wanting to do this, but sometimes I gotta do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we just appreciate it. If y'all rock with us, just listen to us, man. Don't listen to what nobody got to say about us. And that's it. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, man, cause
Man,
I don't appreciate motherfuckers go down there and cause I be contacting people. I don't be doing no videos. I just contact people and holler. But person told me that he didn't mean to say it, but he never went back and told people that he didn't mean to say it like that. You understand what I mean? And I thought that was kind of janky and kind of undermining. So that's the reason why I said go ahead and let motherfuckers know. Cause lies
And
is a lie, man. Scratch a lie, you find a thief. You feel me? But anyway, man, with that being said, I appreciate all y'all. Y'all know how we do. It's always fun. It's always love. Don't forget to make sure y'all hit that subscribe button at the house. And El Fenici, man, uh, right here too on the corner. Till next time, don't forget to tell them haters and trolls, the fuck out my gym.
you heard him.
Peace.